Hello, welcome back to Greg Land, Curse Shroud, Adventure of the Crystal Germs. It's me, Greg, and today we're going to play Curse Shroud as we do every day.
We're so excited for a fun-filled game of D&D.
This session might only be half an hour long before everybody dies.
I can't wait. What?
And we get to discuss all the great adventures we had.
For the next 2 hours.
The completed adventures that we got to have playing D&D as all of our characters.
Yeah.
Sure.
The start and the finish.
Okay, we don't start the funeral just yet.
Well,
No.
for Sunflower we do.
Let's actually. Well, I
I
mean.
really don't want to carry out a dead raven person. That's so sad.
Okay, so we start 24 hours after this, and we're at Sunflower's funeral. Press X to pay respects.
X.
X.
I'll write it down.
X for Sunflower.
Sunflower.
That's how I spell my name.
Sunflower.
Sun. I think it is sun though. Xylophone.
Xylophone.
Yeah.
Xylophone. Yeah, so it's
It's like a
We spend the next 3 hours just talking about sunlight.
xylophone.
Okay, so last session you guys went to save Arena from Strahd by going to his Castle Ravenloft, wherein Sunflower got surrounded by 4 small dragons. And the rest of you are all fighting Strahd. Who's
Well,
good 10 levels above you.
Brick and Arena.
Well, technically we're still in combat though.
But you're
No,
running
you're
away.
not.
Oh,
No,
I'm not.
no.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
why we're going to start with Brick.
Oh gosh. Okay, so at this point, Brick has run down the staircase, right? And could you describe the room to me again?
Of course. Just take this.
Oh, very cool.
He is being handed a map.
I've got a map.
Nobody watches our podcast. I think. it'll be fun.
Hey!
Hey, I watch our podcast.
I watch it too.
Wait.
Or listen
Wait
to
a
it.
second, it's a podcast.
Oh, very cool.
For you audio listeners, look at the map.
Yeah.
This is Brick.
Brick is a little circle on a piece of paper.
He's a circle.
That's another circle.
And here's Arena, I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put like little.
Can I put her on top of me? Because
She's not on top of you.
she's not, okay.
No, she's walking next to you.
Gotcha.
She...
Well, we're a bit panicked, I imagine.
He's getting a marker
I'm gonna
as well.
put. Oh, I was gonna put horns, but. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
So there's not enough space
There's
on
enough
the
space.
token to put horns.
There we go.
Aww, so
Little
cute.
smiley face.
And A for Arena.
I think
Okay.
you know her name actually starts with an I.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's Irina. Oh, forget.
Not in this world.
Your
No,
guys' world.
in well,
Oopsie.
That just looks like a H.
That is.
Harina.
God damn you guys.
Anyway.
The stairs descend into black, still water that fills an arch hallway before you. The water's surface is like dark mirrored glass, disturbed only occasionally by the of a drop falling from the ceiling.
Sorry, just
20 feet ahead, arched doorways lead downward from each side of the hallway. In each arched doorway, an iron door stands closed and partially submerged. You hear a weak cry for help from beyond the south door.
Oh my gosh.
So there's a door right in front of you, and then 2 doors on either side.
So the door's here, is it?
No, there.
There's a door there, yes. On the way, there's little cells partially submerged in water in different.
Water, okay. God damn.
The water right now is 3 feet deep. So
Are we standing in it, yeah?
well, I assume you've gone down the stairs.
We have, yeah.
Yeah, so you are standing in it, yeah.
Okay.
But it's not floor yet. It's still stairs descending into the water.
Okay.
So do you head forward?
I mean, God, Arena, how did this happen? What have we done? We have truly messed up this time, haven't we?
She looks kind of pale and kind of scared and shakes her head and points towards the door furthest away from you. The one in front of you. Well, far in front of you.
I see a door. Perhaps we should Perhaps we should keep moving then. Gosh, I don't know what to do.
She nods.
Right. Carefully. I don't know if I take her hand or not. I don't take her hand. She's a grown woman. I walk towards the door in front, furthest in front, to go and open it.
Okay. Before you do that, a mold-covered ceiling hangs 3 feet above the still black water that fills this dungeon corridor. The water is 5 feet deep, so you've gone downstairs and you're now 5 feet deep.
5 feet
Arena,
deep water?
It's about to her upper chest that the water gets.
Do you want me to carry you on my shoulder?
She shakes her head.
Right.
And
If you're sure then.
10-foot square cells, their entrances blocked by iron bars line both sides of the wall.
Is this
Paul.
the same room?
This is the same room. You haven't gotten there yet.
Oh.
You can be kind of in the middle. You see in one of the cells, you see a glint, and on the ground you see, on closer inspection, hundreds of shiny coins looking to be made of what is pure platinum.
All right. My God, my mind is very foggy at the moment. I don't know what to think.
You know, as brick, that they're worth a lot.
Yes, looks like platinum. Did you hear someone call for help there?
She looks at you, kind of confused, and shakes her head.
I call out, "Is there anyone down here?"
You don't hear a reply.
Hello? I say it again.
Okay. You hear a light little, but no. You can't make out what it is.
Well, I suppose Brick's sort of very kind of shaky at the moment. He's a little worried and on unsteady ground, but he says he just starts picking up a couple of the platinum coins.
Okay.
Not too many. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Were they just scattered?
They were in the cell.
Oh, they were in the cell.
Did he enter the cell then?
Oh well, I don't
I
know.
assume
I thought they were
Do you-
at our feet.
No,
like,
but you can pick some up without entering the cell. You can go and lean over.
yeah,
and
he
try
leans
and pick
over
them.
and he just picks
Okay.
up one or two up. How many do I see?
Hundreds.
Hundreds? Oh, it's a total trap though, isn't it? It's a total trap.
Nothing's happened
I
yet.
pick up two then.
You pick up 2.
Yeah.
Okay. There's still hundreds left there. Just
Yeah.
looking at Brick, saying, "Please."
I feel very unsure about this arena. We have to
She-
find a way out of here.
She nods again and points forward again.
You suppose we should go through the door?
She
Right.
nods. Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, you see many more cells. Clinging to the bars of this otherwise empty cell is the rotting corpse of a male half-elf dressed in leather armor.
Oh my god.
You see a couple of pouches in his on his side and a long sword. The rest of the cells as you walk past there doesn't seem to be anything of note in them, except for the last one, where you see kind of faint glow at the bottom of the cell. You can't quite make it out. Roll for perception.
Sure thing.
It's the poopy monkey.
Oh wow. I think that's 15. Yep.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, you see a kind of blade-like shape, and it's still glowing, almost pulsating.
And it's in one of the cells.
Yes, but the door is ajar.
I'm not sure about this. I take a look in the cell, I kind of peek in. Do I see anything that looks like it's gonna smack me across the face and decapitate Brick off?
No,
I don't.
You don't see anything.
Don't see.
You don't see anything.
Oh, I don't know.
This is
about
using your last perception roll, by the way. So
that. I can roll again. Did you
no,
say?
you
Oh,
rolled and
using
this
my
is the
15.
same one. Yeah.
I leave it.
You leave it?
I leave it and maybe another time.
What if that was like a sword that could like?
I mean,
kill
if it's a
Strahd?
sword that's in this fucking building, then I'm sure it's very high level. But
Okay.
I'm not risking that, man.
Okay.
I mean, you die with the sword. You die without the sword. It's.
Do you head towards the door?
Right, we really have to get out of here now. I'm truly uncomfortable.
Okay.
Come on, let's go through it. We're powering through this 5 feet of water.
Yeah. It is quite hard to power through, but no.
I swear to God, if something grabs
Nothing.
my foot or
No,
something.
nothing happens. Marina trails behind you. You come into this room full of kind of shackles and manacles. A balcony set into the north wall overlooks the room and has 2 large thrones on it, kind of looking down this place.
And so we're still like underground, like we're in like a basement.
Yeah, you
down-
seem to be underground.
Okay.
Yes, the water is the same deepness.
Bro.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly, you see 5 shapes thrust out of the water, rotting
Oh my God.
faces, kind of hardly keeping together.
Oh, you should have taken the sword.
You hear a sound from next to you, and as you look at Arena, her face quickly starts rotting away. As she scuttles over to the rest of them and joins them in a little pack.
No, Brick takes
It's,
Santa's Desafio.
It doesn't look like Arena, but
Oh my God.
it looks like.
That wasn't Arena, was it?
The rest of you guys roll for initiative.
Oh, we've been totally.
Wait, all of us?
We're going over to you guys now.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Well,
Maybe they're like little tiny creatures for the high level players to just take care of real easily, you know, maybe.
Oh!
Like
And that's
level
why she
3.
wasn't speaking.
Oh! I was about to say Arena, you're acting
Has
quite
she
quiet.
has she not spoken the entire time
No,
we've been with
She
it?
has.
Oh, she
She
has.
wasn't speaking in this
She
session
hasn't,
so
yeah.
far. Oh my God, dude.
I knew something.
Genuine fear. I feel genuine fear.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm
My
gonna
heart
be
is
dead,
going.
so I can just spectate from the rest.
Oh yeah, you're 4 hit points.
You'll come back as
Oh
well.
my
3.
gosh.
3. Okay, right. Let me put this all down.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Shit, like I swear to God, I bet like Greg as dungeon master was being really nice. He was
Yeah.
gonna give you a sword that does like 15 times 8.
Maybe he was as well. Oh my gosh.
So Yavarin 3.
One of my
Yes.
fears, one of my actual fears is being in the water, like the dark
10.
water, and having something in it.
Like
Like a
in
corpse.
in Harry Potter.
Actually,
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
he's like, look over.
I hate that.
You're welcome.
Actually you can roll for initiative, but you're not in combat quite yet.
Okay.
I got 15.
Actually, yeah, I'll just take it back to roll. So now, Zurich 12. I got yours.
Oh.
Rick isn't rolling. Okay.
Rick is alone.
Sure.
It seems to happen with all of my
Oh,
D&D
alright.
characters. They're just alone against like 3 or 4 other
Yeah, that's because you go off alone.
I was with Arena. I just thought I was with Arena. God damn it.
Okay. I'm not there anymore anyway.
Oh, man. Okay.
It's on point.
Strahd is standing in the doorway of the castle. He has reached it.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember you're in combat and he
Yeah,
was
yeah. Yeah, I
going towards
remember.
the
And he
doorway.
has the
I
book,
remember.
right?
Don't worry, I remember.
He has the book.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Are I still beside him?
You're a bit. You're like in front of the doorway. You're not in the doorway.
And I'm collapsed in the place behind
You're conscious, but at 1 hit point.
So you,
but am I still in the place?
Where you
You're
jumped out the
on-
window.
Yeah,
Right,
you're
yeah.
under the window.
Okay.
the
Yeah.
3 of us are.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But you're still on the ground, alive, conscious, but at 1 hit point.
Lovely.
Strahd looks at all of you.
Me being singed.
Not you. Sorry,
Okay.
you're behind him being singed.
You just walked past me.
No, you're further in. You're behind him. You're behind the doorway.
So far, it's just
So,
like
sorry,
a
where
rotisserie chicken.
is Yvarin?
They, you know, when you guys jumped out the window, you
Yeah.
didn't, but they did.
Yeah.
They're still next to the window that
Okay.
they jumped out of. You're behind Strahd in the castle, in like this little oval area.
So he's facing them.
He's facing them with his back to you and the four
Bastard.
dragons.
Wait, are we there as well?
You're where you were, under the window.
Okay.
But he's looking at us.
He's like
Through the
he's-
window.
He's in the doorway. He can see you.
Okay,
Um,
okay, so he's gone around to the front, and we're outside as well.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's holding the door open and looking at you guys. Not holding the door open for you.
Okay.
Says
Is Zurich still in?
he's still in werewolf form, like in front of Strahd.
Okay. In
Says
front of him.
he's like very close to him. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm staring him down.
In werewolf form, standing.
Anyway, yeah.
Yes. Okay, that took about 10 minutes. Says, leave me be now, and I will leave you be.
Yes.
Okay. yeah, that's fine.
Go! Kind of crackle of thunder and lightning goes down right next to you guys. You don't take any damage or anything. It's just intimidating.
I really want to attack him, but I know that's like the dumbest thing I could do right now.
Yeah.
He looks back at Sunflower and the four dragons. Out. He points out
To me?
you. Yeah, he points at you and then outside.
Okay.
You, out. You're grounded.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Come on, Sunflower, let's go.
Okay.
I kind of imagine Sunflower looking like a rotisserie chicken. Just
Oh.
perfectly cooked.
Let's just waddling out.
Oh, I just woke up. Did I almost die?
So sorry, we're not in combat, so I can.
You're not in combat. No.
Okay. I'm getting the hell out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
He says
Let's do that.
in a foreign tongue, at the dragons. The dragons fly up to where they were and turn back into statues.
Was that Hungarian?
No, that was dragon talk.
My bad. I confused the two occasionally.
Actually, he doesn't turn them into statues. He grabs them and points at you guys, and the dragons fly out, and he says, "Run, chickens, run!" As the four dragons fly after you.
And we run.
The dragons don't seem to be too high in pursuit, just kind of herding you out of the castle
Right.
and away from the castle.
Let's go.
Wait, what about Brick?
Oh God, where's Brick?
Not in front of the dragons.
I thought you were like, forget about him.
Right.
So what do we do?
we
Wait,
in safety?
are we outside of the gate now?
They chase you if you choose to run.
Yeah.
They chase you away from the gates, like for a good 5 minutes,
Oh.
like away,
And we're just
into the woods.
and we're just like, wait, what
Right,
about
well-
Brick? Ah.
Right. No, this is after we've been chased.
Okay, you're all agreeing to be chased.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Right. So, where's Brick?
Don't ask.
Would Sunflower know?
Would Sunflower no?
Yeah.
You would see him
He was-
going down a hallway, but not going down the stairs or anything he actually did.
As I was running out, as I was running out, I saw him running down that way, in the house.
In the house.
Into the house.
In the house.
I thought he got outside.
Oh, and with Arena.
Bollocks.
Was Arena with him?
Yeah, he was running
Oh.
to keep Arena safe.
Oh my God.
Remember, Yvarin said to take Arena, remember?
Right, I knew that. I told him to take him, but I would have thought he'd get as far out of there as possible.
I believe. Oh, sorry, no, go on. I'm not allowed to speak. What am I saying?
Yeah.
I'm not here.
How did this happen? I think I I think I died for like 3 hours or something like that at the start of the fight.
That was like 2 seconds. I saved you instantly. What are you talking about?
I only just like woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Was that 2 seconds?
Yep.
Oh.
A little bit of like blood kind of drips from the end of my beak.
Oh.
And I kind of just like flop over.
I pick you up
Aw.
as you fall.
Hey, you have more hit points than I do. I'm literally on 1.
You have no idea I was attacked by dragons though, because you were.
No, I have no clue.
Yeah.
What's wrong, little sunflower?
What happened? What?
Friends, if you're hurt, gather round.
Okay. You
I
werewolf?
I can't. Don't you want to be healed or not, you buffoons?
Please?
I cast Prayer of Healing, doing 2d8 to up to 6 targets.
Okay.
Getting deja vu.
Oh, you rolled the d8, not us.
It's 2d8.
Roll 8 twice, please. That's my request.
Yeah.
Is it plus anything?
Is this for both of us combined?
No.
Or?
It's
Plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
okay. Oh.
Plus 6, is it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's 13
Uh,
plus 6, which
So
is
19. 19 for everyone.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Split between us or?
Whoa.
No,
19
all
each.
of everyone
All of
19.
That's
Each.
a great spell.
It's a 2nd level spell, so it's a bit more powerful than the rest of your own stuff.
19.
Oh,
I
that's
like
full hit
a
points.
rubber and a
Kill.
I mean, you guys could also, rest. Like, the dragons have
Oh,
disappeared.
well, you know.
But if we
So you
rested,
would get
then
your spell
Just
slot back if
leave.
you would rest.
that would go over a period of time, whereas
Oh, we
our
need to
friend
save.
is
Oh yeah, that's
in
right.
danger. Remember,
Right,
break.
what's the game plan?
Do we go back?
We'll have to.
Oh.
Maybe he'll just let us look for Brick. Tell him we left him behind.
We could ask him, yeah.
Hey, he seemed
I mean-
fairly outgoing.
He
before.
invited us to dinner.
I'm sorry, this is a terrible plan. We go
Marker.
if he finds us,
Oh, no.
we're dead. There's no coming back from this.
But we left a friend behind. We need to.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna have to sneak our way in and get Brick out of there.
Oh, do you remember Mr. Sneaky over here tried to sneak in
Well,
earlier?
Well, we
You know,
came here unprepared, so
I-
whose fault is
I think maybe Stroud is like the ultimate ninja or something.
Strada's like the ultimate everything.
He is, isn't he?
Who said that?
It's just in your mind. It's just in your mind. I don't really, after my interaction with those dragons, I don't really want to go back there. They came down from the over the archway, and they turned from stone into dragon, and they all blew fire. I was lucky enough to
Oh.
escape some of their fire, but just a single bit of their fire licked me, and it dealt. It made me so sore.
Oh no.
That's so terrible.
As the strongest of the group, and I don't say that with ego in mind, but just that I'm very chunky. I can take a lot. That's all I mean. I feel I shall go and knock on that door for my friend Brick and search for him.
Yvonne,
Just ignore me.
if you go back
But-
and ask him, you're not gonna.
I can make these decisions for myself. I am old, sir.
Only a tiny bit of one of those dragon's flames hit me, and I was almost dead on the ground.
I'm just gonna see, have a little chat with
I don't know, actually.
Strahd
He could
and
really
figure things
dare
out.
to-
I'm gonna sneak in.
But you can't go alone.
Oh, you guys keep watch.
You got it.
See, if we go together, it might seem like we're coming as an attack party.
But what if he just... You're our cleric? Not... Besides the fact that you're our friend, you also are like the backbone of... we all would have just died there if you weren't there to heal us. I would have died. Sunflower would have died.
I understand, but I can also protect myself.
Yeah. But, we're a team.
That's
We are.
exactly why
we're-
we need to get Brick.
Yeah. We are a team, aren't we? And we each have our strengths and our ways of... We won't fight. We don't need to fight Stroud. At least just yet, anyway.
But that's what
We
I'm
just
trying to say.
need to talk to him, but together. I don't think we should go alone.
Oh, all right, but we're not sneaking in, is what I'm saying.
I have plus 10 stealth.
Well, I have -1.
It didn't work the first time.
I didn't roll that good the first time.
What are you talking about? I'm not-
What?
Look, let's just go. All agreed.
Okay.
Okay.
Aaron puts her hand in the center.
What are you doing? Let's just get me going.
Well, maybe. I don't know. This was not very useful last time, but maybe I could go into your backpack?
Sure. If you
Aaron,
really want to.
Because he's got such great stuff.
This is not a good
They
idea.
would make you really hidden.
This is not a good idea.
What would make you?
Well, I'm
Is
still a
it like
werewolf, aren't I?
Oh, it would make me extra hidden that was in the backpack and
Yeah.
stealthy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Am I still a werewolf, or have I has that
No,
kind of
you're
turned
not a
off?
werewolf anymore. It's-
I hide in the backpack.
Aaron is still holding her hand out to the center.
Aaron puts his hand in the middle.
Come on. Come on, guys.
My,
Why are you
my
hol-
beak
why are you
reaches out
holding
for it.
hands in this kind of time?
I will do without his work.
I put my beak in the.
Because,
It's my
There
lab.
it goes.
Yeah.
Germs.
That was
The
very
screen
climactic.
fades out into black and goes back to Crick.
Wait,
Did you roll for initiative?
could we just at least get to the gate of Strahd just to show we actually
You
made
can,
the
yeah.
decision?
We can just say that you.
So yeah,
yeah.
we
We're
walk back
on-
to
we're-
Strahd's
yeah.
castle.
Okay. Fade to
Come on.
black.
Come on, this initiative, man. 20!
-2.
-2, so 18.
I thought you didn't add
natural
anything
20
to
is
it.
natural 20.
Yeah.
Is it?
So, that's what I say.
Oh my god. That was like the heavens are in my favor right now.
Yeah. So.
It's a good sign.
Except you're against
Except they probably
6
like,
enemies.
fucking Jesus Christ. Oh.
They probably all do like 10d8 damage as well.
Of course they do. But they're slobbery little like sea humans. They
Yeah.
can't be that powerful,
Oh.
right?
Oh, thanks.
Don't read this.
Okay.
I'm just a little sea human, not a slobber.
That's true. You're a healthy sea human.
Yeah.
These are very unhealthy, rotten sea humans.
Oh god, maybe my uncle's there. Oh no.
Ed, what is that
Oh.
noise? Please stop.
Sorry.
It's Arena. Arena's your uncle.
Oh my god. I can't believe
Oh, that'd be weird.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you
don't,
think
don't make it
like-
weird.
the two things that are going on in my head is either that was never Arena all along, or Arena was never Arena all along. Like she was just with us the entire time,
Oh
and
my
that's
gosh,
like maybe why Strahd
I
wanted
could-
her so much is because she's actually like
We're not supposed to talk
fish
about this.
We're not
monster.
supposed to talk about
I mean, you
this.
can. Like, I'm not going to
But,
stop you.
but
that's-
We're just
I
like-
do think she was swapped out and she's hidden in the castle
Yeah,
somewhere.
we're in the elevator
Oh
D
my
and
gosh, she
D
totally
in the
is,
D and
isn't
D
she?
elevator.
Yeah. So we won't get her back for ages, and
Oh
like
my
this is
lord.
all
Great.
pointless.
So, 2 of those creatures happen to roll 22.
Oh my god, why?
Natural 20s. 2 natural 20s.
So
There
then
you go.
it's their initiative over mine then?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's your initiative?
mine is 2.
Oh, so is theirs.
What?
So reroll initiative.
Oh, come
Just,
on.
but like, he'd still
What?
be first though, right? It's just a reroll between the 3 of them, right?
Yes.
Not an entire
No.
initiative reroll. Okay.
Wait, what? Yeah, it's just a reroll between the 3 of them. Yeah, yeah.
Come on, man.
What was it?
6.
Okay.
God damn it.
So you go behind the 2 of them, but you're still the third in
I'm the
the
third.
initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say before we get into the heat of battle, Rick, like as he sees Arena's face fade away into that awful monstrosity, and he realizes that
It's
he's
more of a rotting than a fade.
well, more like he realizes all the mistakes he's just made and that it's about to get real hectic. And for like just a moment, he pulls out of his pocket that little child's teddy that was from his village that was gifted to him from one of the little girls. And he holds it tight and he gives a big breath out of his hooves, closing his eyes. He puts it back in. And now we get to
Okay. So it's their turn first.
Great, cool.
So
Yeah, fine, yeah, yeah.
One of them. Whoa,
He takes a confident stance with his gun.
I'm gonna just kind of be here next to you guys now. So the first one runs up to you.
It runs? We're in water.
It's
It sloshes up to you.
yeah, it sloshes whatever. It's a sloshy run. Oh wait, it's water.
It's 5 feet of water. Surely it would have become.
It's difficult
ash.
terrain then. So
It
that's
It
15
minuses.
feet.
so it tries running to you. That's 5, 10, 15, but only gets this far.
Okay, thank God.
Then the next one.
Is it fucking the one right in front of me?
Do you want to just direct me in? I'll move it if you want to stay over
But I can't direct you. Like
Okay.
if I'm over there, I still can't direct you.
there. Okay.
So this one tries running to you too. It also doesn't get to you.
What do they sound like, by the way?
Like
They're like zombies, essentially.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Water zombies.
I hate that. I hate that.
Okay, next is you, Brick.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
In front of you is the one who was Arena.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh.
Well, as I carrying on from what I was saying, as Brick puts the child steady down, has his breath, his moment of okay. He pulls his gun out and he takes a shot immediately at the one that was Arena.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Now guns are weird. I haven't used them at all. Like
It's
it's 2 reload. Or the reload doesn't matter though now, right? Because I don't.
because of your gunslinger feat. Yeah.
So it's 2 misfire though. So if I get a 1 or a 2, it's a critical fail.
Mhm. No, if you get a 1 or a 2, it breaks.
18. Oh wait, no, it's 22.
22.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Okay. That hits. Roll for damage.
Now, do I add anything to this? I can't
It's
remember if I do.
2d6 plus
Ooh, nice.
your con.
My con.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh.
5, 6. It's 8.
8 damage. Okay. You where do you shoot it?
I aim for its head.
Okay. So you shoot it in its head, and its head flies off.
Oh my god.
Falls into the
Floating in the
water. Yeah, it floats, but looks at you, and it's still its eyes still blinking.
What?
Its mouth still moving.
Oh.
The body still moving.
Oh.
No.
Rick takes like a slight step back. He's kind of not. His intention isn't to win this battle right now.
Do you have any bonus attacks like with your horns?
I do, but
That's
it
if
would,
you do Goring Rush though.
it would require me to go right up and close.
Oh.
Should you not just
Wait,
run?
isn't the part of your feet that you can hit and then use a
I can-
shooty?
After I use a melee attack, I can use it. I can use a gun right after.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you just didn't want to get up and
I
close?
don't want to get. Look, they're all right here. If I was right there next to them, they'd have so much. They wouldn't have to
Yeah.
do anything.
So do you move back then?
I move. I start moving backwards. Yes.
Okay. So like into the hall itself, or
I'm-
just back there?
Back, like as far as I can go back.
Okay. You move back into the.
It's
hall.
not a panicked run though.
It's
Rick
just a going back. That
Rick
would
is
go
taking
here.
it slow. He's
He was here.
he's focused
Alright.
right now.
Yeah.
He's totally in
Okay.
full stallion mode right now.
Full stallion.
Full stallion.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see.
Maybe take a piddle.
Well,
It is in water, so.
am I back around that sword?
Yes, actually.
I'm in front. I can still see it.
The sword is. Give me a sec.
It's in one of the rooms,
It's
isn't
in
it?
the cells.
It's in one of the cells that's in the room Brick is in right now.
But he's already used his movement speed, hasn't
He has used his movement speed, but that doesn't
think
mean
he's
you
right
can't
next
see
to
the
it.
sword. Yes, it's a bit behind you to your right. You can
Okay.
still see its
I
glow.
can see it. Okay. All right. And can I still see the creatures in front of me through the doorway?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you can see the arena.
he? Oh, from what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just making
You can
sure.
see. You can't see.
Actually, let
these
me take
two.
out my. I have all the feats properly written down here in my journal.
That's your turnover, right?
It might be. I'm just making sure. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Onto the 50 million then. Okay. Next comes this one. Okay. Once again, as the rest of them do, it tries running up to you, but doesn't quite get there. You can now also see it. It's in front of the one that was Arena. The number one
Okay.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
This is proper like a horror.
It's like
mini
this
game,
slow,
like,
like-
and you're there where you're going.
as they're slowly walking towards him.
That they're cornering you pretty much.
Yeah.
The next one attempts to slosh up to you, not run. I'm sorry. It stumbles over into the water before quickly getting back up and letting out a kind of a low roar.
Okay.
It's guttural.
Okay.
Then there's one more. Over
no.
here in the back, and they all run towards you,
Oh my
just
gosh.
like that.
Well, fighting up.
Yeah, they're all
It's so
like clumping
scary.
together.
It's so
they're kind of
fun.
falling over each other, shouldering each other.
Oh
Just-
no.
Their only target is you. That's all they know. That's
Yeah.
all they see.
I get it.
They're all going to be squeezing and stumbling over out of the doorway as well into the hall.
None of them managed to hit you, so it's back to those two. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Away he goes.
Dom dom. Dom 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 dom.
Okay. Oh. This one sludges up again, hiding behind that one.
Gone from splashing to sludging.
It's
It's
still
okay.
the same. This one is actually blocked by its friends, the one that was Arena. So it kind of just clumps up here. They're all
Oh.
swarming together.
Ugh.
It's now your turn again.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action to try and get the sword.
Okay.
Why
I
is
think
that
that's
an
actually only an interaction.
So well then I'm
Okay, you pick up the sword.
I pick it up.
Well, I
get it.
assume so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, how far back is it?
It's just
I get it without any.
in this.
Issues?
It's in this.
Don't
square.
speak too
I
soon.
swear.
Do not speak too soon.
So you run, grabbing the sword.
I imagine it's not a run. It's
And
more
7 more pop up.
Okay, well, okay. But you grab the
I swear. if
the
I'm
sword. You see, so you pick it up. It sheds kind of a bright light in a 15-foot square and dim light in another 15-foot square. You feel this kind of power run through you, but you don't really realize anything yet.
I think I got a description of it.
Yeah.
You do know.
Well, possibly, because from the notes I took of one of the sessions that we didn't record as well when we got a prophecy.
Let me have a look.
But Brick doesn't know this. Brick doesn't. No, Brick doesn't
Oh,
know.
Rick doesn't know.
Guys.
Rick doesn't
Great,
know.
but yeah.
Where'd you get that info? Well, I'll find
From
out.
the
I'll find out.
fortune reading that nobody knows about, nobody listens to, you hear a voice in the back of your head. Oh, hello, who's this? You've picked me up?
I'm Brick Stallion. That's my name.
Oh, Rick Stallion, great. What are you doing here? It's a short sword, by the way.
Oh, cool. I've found myself in quite the conundrum, actually. I'm terrified and I need to get back to my party.
Oh, interesting. I assume you just want to hit people with me?
Do you think you could help me out in this?
Yeah, sure. That's all I'm good for. That's what they all say.
Okay, well, thank you very much. What's your name?
I don't have a name on a sword.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I've named my gun. It's pretty nice to give it a name. It gives it. Do you want?
Lovely. Now, hit those zombies.
Okay, I'll try.
Of course.
Right.
You're really far away from them.
I don't know if I want to keep going close. I don't know if I want to try and kill them. Well, as I experience that moment, and I have a look at the creatures, and I take another shot at the closest one I see.
That's how many feet away? That's 5, 10, 15, that's 20 feet. I'm pretty sure that would be with disadvantage.
It would be, yeah.
Is that not 15 though? Like 1, 2, like 5, 10.
Each block is 5. So
Yeah, but
Yeah, but-
it's on the 20.
It's on the 20, yeah, so that
Okay.
means it's 20.
Okay.
Well, you could move closer and then shoot,
You could move 5 feet closer and then shoot, and then wouldn't be with disadvantage.
and then move 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as I receive the sword, I quickly go back and I stumble forward to take another shot.
Okay,
At them.
roll to hit.
Boom.
20.
Oh,
Oh!
That's
Boom.
a critical hit.
Yeah.
What does that
So
mean?
that's 4d6.
Well, it's double damage though, so you just rolls.
Oh yeah,
and then
2d6.
2d6
Yeah,
Times 2.
doubled.
And
2d6 plus
what about
five.
and plus my constitution?
Yeah.
Everything's double.
1.
That was 3, wasn't
It
it?
was 1. 6. It's 16.
16.
No way.
16.
16. That's pretty cool. Wait, which one do you shoot?
This
It's
one,
number
the one that's
4.
closest.
Okay.
And again, I'm aiming. Well, actually, no. After seeing the other one's head come right off, I aim for its chest.
Okay. You aim for its chest as it hits it. Its arm flies off, squelching, and falls into the water again. Still moving. And its body, of course, still moving. That was 16. Good to know.
Okay.
Still
And,
5 feet of movement speed.
and I pull my gun down and I move back as far as I
Okay.
can.
That's 5 feet.
Yeah. And let's see. I keep the sword out. Yeah, we're good there. That's good.
Okay. They all, as usual, because they're zombies.
Yeah.
Could you move number 6? That's the one. Yeah, 15 feet forward.
They're getting close.
Okay. And number 4 and number 5.
Oh, those are numbers.
Oh my god.
Can they move diagonally?
Yes.
Is that 5 or 7?
What do you
In
mean?
front of me. I'm talking to
There's
the
no number 7.
4.
It's 4.
4, sorry, forgive me.
Yeah. It
4
kind
is
of
right
dropped
in
out.
front of me. Now.
4 is right in front of you. Good to know. And number 2. Yeah,
They're
the
all-
rest move 15 feet towards Brick. Swarming.
Well, they
him.
can't really. Or
Well, yeah.
these two
However
can.
much
Pile
they
up.
can.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh,
Five.
That's terrible.
Dead.
On top of you.
Okay.
there's just like.
They're just like
Wait. Which one is right in front of
pouring
you?
in front.
Four.
The one
That's the
okay.
one I hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one you hit. It now strikes at you
With its one.
with its one claw, yes, but it still strikes at you.
Oh. I assume if they do fucking the amount of damage those dragons can do, that would be bullshit.
It would be-
Hey,
I don't
I
get
don't
it.
get it.
Oh,
Oh, it's a bull.
bull,
because
That's
he's a
hilarious.
minotaur.
bull,
That's-
heads, bullshit.
It's really not funny.
It was pretty cool though.
Okay, actually, yeah.
I think you
so,
could just say something cool. It's not cool.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
Greg, also just before.
Yes.
Will I add that short sword to my
Yes.
weapons? Okay, so what'll I name? What'll I put the name down as?
Short sword.
For now. For now.
For now, unless you become best friends.
And what will I put the damage in?
1d6 piercing.
Oh.
So it
So
strikes at you with its claw.
Plus 3. What do you
Um,
do?
Plus 5.
Are you proficient with
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Okay.
with all weapons.
So it strikes at you with its claw, rolling to hit. That's a 10, I assume that
Doesn't hit.
isn't it? And it bites at you, chomps at you. Roll
God.
to hit.
Oh.
Come on, Brick.
That's a
Dodging it, dodging
12, I
That
assume.
doesn't hit
that
either.
doesn't hit. Okay,
So he just-
so it tries going with the claw attack, you manage to wield it off, and the bite too, and you manage to wield that one off
it.
too.
Ooh!
That's that one's turn, it's now your turn.
Okay, so I should have mentioned as a bonus action last time I did reload because with that feat that I have, it just says I reload without even bothering. So my gun
Yeah.
is fully reloaded.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're right up close. So as in that motion where that thing tries to swipe at me and bite at me, I
Yeah.
actually get down with my horn
Yeah.
and try and scrape up
Okay.
to attack with my horns.
Not with the glowing golden sword.
Come on, Finn.
Okay, I'm
Come on,
sorry.
Finn.
It's not actually golden.
It's
It's a kind of bluish white glow.
bluish white glow.
Do you use scoring rush?
Well, Goring Rush doesn't
You need to
actually do.
move.
Goring Rush
Oh.
just yeah, it doesn't do much.
No, it doesn't. You can
It just means I can
use-
dash and use my horns as in the same turn. So yeah, I use my horns on the one in front of me.
Sorry.
I use my horns to
Okay.
to swipe up in that motion.
You're thinking.
That is actually 16.
Oh, that hits. Yes.
Sweet. Okay, so do I add my strength? I do add my strength.
You add your strength to your horns, yeah.
Okay. So that is 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
And in that, again now, I'm going to use Action Surge to give myself another action. So as I swipe up with my horn, I go and I use my short sword to swipe and slash at it
Okay.
to attack again.
The short sword is a +1 short sword, so it means
Also
it's +1 to
2
your...
damage.
Oh, sweet.
It's damage and hit,
No
isn't it?
damage and hit.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's +6? That's pretty rad. Ow. That's 12 to hit.
It hits.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I slash at it, doing 1d6 plus my strength,
And it's +1.
and plus 1,
+4.
plus 4.
Yeah.
8 damage, so that's 16 points of damage so far. And then with my gunslinger feat,
Do you think you've killed that one? Like, are you gonna?
I don't know.
Wait, how much damage was this so far?
16.
So far, like in
So
this
far.
turn.
It's 16, yeah.
I think you should shoot a different one.
Well, let's see if it dies.
So you strike at it with the sword, and you open up a massive gash in its chest. It falls to the ground.
Okay.
Into
it's
the
floating
water.
in the
Yes.
water.
So
Okay, so
will I remove it off the
Yes.
Okay, so as I'm doing that, horn with this sword, it falls to the ground. I use my gun, take a shot at another one right behind.
Okay. The number 5 or number 6.
Number 5.
Okay.
Come on, Bricky Brick,
Roll to hitty.
you legend. 18. That's definitely a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. So that's 2d6
2d6
plus con.
plus con. Woo! 6. 1. So that's
7 plus
7.
con.
9.
9. Okay. You shoot at it. No body parts fall off.
Oh god, it's their turn now.
Oh.
Shit.
We're gonna go back to you guys.
Oh god.
I'll just say, don't forget you can use dash as an action if
I
you
can.
really need to get out of there.
Yeah, I
know,
Doubles your
yeah.
movement speed,
I
so.
do.
And you can also use your horn attack on the wall if you want to while you're dashing.
Yeah.
Because of Goring Rush. How much damage was that? Sorry. 10.
To the creature?
Yeah.
With the gunshot, it was 9.
9. Okay.
Okay, woo! Back to the fun action.
Okay, you guys arrive at the gates of Castle Ravenloft, which is locked. The gates are closed and don't swing open when you try and go in.
Hello!
You heard! Stop this!
We need to get Brick back.
Yeah.
This is not the way. We can't just ring the fucking doorbell.
I think we can
I think we
actually.
have, that's literally what we did last
I'm
time.
really against what we're doing right now.
Well, you know what? I think we should just call. I think that's the only way that he's gonna appear.
Sorry, trust us.
I
don't
have
trust
a
you.
brainwave. I've just gotten one.
Oh,
First
no,
time
you
ever. I think we should play music and attract Strahd's attention by playing the music.
The last time you had a brainwave, you threw a book out of a window.
Well, I gave it to Brick and he threw it.
Also,
So
how could we without Brick's hooves?
she pats Yvonne on the trunk and
From
just
the
like,
inside of your backpack,
okay.
you feel a back massage.
Your sweats profusely while he cries. It's just a habit.
Oh, she just takes her hand away and it's just.
I have an idea.
I think this is almost as moist as the ocean.
Jesus.
Bricky!
So what do you guys do?
I have an idea.
Okay,
Yes.
what's your idea? Wait, one second. Before let's listen to Zurich.
Okay.
Just,
I'm thinking, you three, since you're you're all musical people, you distract Strahd and I try and sneak in.
With your plus.
There's no need. We just need to talk to him. Like he let us go. Why wouldn't he let Brick go?
Because we just attacked him.
but like,
Lads, seriously, Zurich, you have to be reasonable here. If we sneak in and we're caught, that'll cause more danger to us than anything else.
I have a bad feeling about this is all I'm going to say.
You feel jazz hands from inside your
As you guys speak, you see a dark, kind of hunched over figure slowly make his way towards the gate.
Hello!
Looking over, you see the guy who opened the door for you guys at Castle Ravenloft.
Let me
the
handle
elf.
this.
Okay, Brick. Okay.
What do you want?
If you need someone charismatic, just call me over. Okay.
Alright. Hello, sir.
He takes a puff of a cigar.
We were just wondering. So, you know the way when we arrived, there was 5 of us, and now there's 4 of us.
Yes.
Would it be at all possible that we get our Minotaur back?
Roll for persuasion.
Oh dear. Can we back him up?
14.
Oh.
You already made the roll. Sorry?
14.
14.
Yeah, 14.
You want your Minotaur back?
Yes, well, you see, when we ran away, we didn't realize that he wasn't with us. And we think he might still be in the big house.
And what is he doing in the big house?
I
Where
don't
is he
know.
Snooping around.
No, he just ran in the wrong direction is all. He got a bit lost. Isn't that reasonable?
He walks off back into the castle without another word said.
Let's just.
What the hell are you doing?
Just entertaining ourselves.
Should we not knock on the door or something?
He's going back. Did you not hear?
But he didn't say yeah.
Well, let's just hope.
After a while of waiting,
Of
about-
hoping.
yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. Do you guys play your instruments during the entire time?
Yeah.
Not loud,
you hear,
like
Yeah.
just soft.
you hear a crackle. You hear a crackle of thunder. And Strahd appears next to you.
Oh hey, dude. What's up?
You see kind of marks. His eyes are kind of bloodshot red.
Mascara streaks.
Yes, exactly.
I just came from my band, dude. We're in the middle of band
I put
practice,
marker
man.
on my face.
You look like Strahd now.
So, Mr. Strad, you know the way. Well, you know the way there was 5 of us, and now there's 4.
We kind of misplaced our Minotaur.
He's a bit lost. We don't know where he is.
Yeah. Could we get him back, please?
Your Minotaur.
Yes,
Yeah.
And where is he exactly?
we're not quite sure.
Somewhere in your castle. I mean, oh, I'm hiding.
Somewhere in the castle, a little bird just said. Come on, we're buds, right?
He looks over all of you, kind of rubbing his nose, thinking profoundly.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Sure, come on in. And the gates open up, and as you look at the gates and look back at Strahd, he's no longer there. Really, the presence of Castle Ravenloft in front of you.
We walk forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
go.
I
go
don't-
forward.
Back in.
I don't.
Chased out.
I don't. I
Are
don't.
you okay, Sunflower?
I don't.
Remember to breathe. Just breathe.
You arrive into the front room of the castle, the one that you, Sunflower, almost died in.
I faint inside his backpack.
The four dragons are still up there, immobile. You see ways you could go all around you. A path in front of you, a path to your left, and then those paths going off into different paths. Really complicated.
I actually know, or I know the first direction. of
You
where-
know,
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
there's a hole there.
But I just fainted in his backpack.
You can wake up.
I
can
shake
wake
it.
up.
I like jump on the bed.
Do you think we should just call for him, or do you know a way?
I know he went that way.
A little hand poking out.
But I also think if we don't go through this place without the protection of Strahd, we're very dead.
Yeah. Well,
Where'd he go?
we also have each other, so.
Someone mind if I open the door? It's just an air. It's
Sure,
very
no.
Thanks, Finnegan, for opening the door.
Well, I was gonna.
Let's try it.
Are we gonna call him? Or
Let's
What?
try it. No, let's just go
No.
look for Brick.
I went to another planet for a second. Sorry, guys. Okay, continue.
Let's go. Show us the
Okay.
way somehow.
So
We go in that direction.
you go through the front hall and then to the right, where on your right you see a dining room. The dining room that you went into. Its doors are closed, but you recognize it as the dining room you went to. And to the left, a spiral staircase going up and down.
Sweet.
That's all you see.
Okay,
Right.
let's.
So
Would he have gone down this way, presumably?
Call his name.
you hear from inside the background.
Roll for perception.
Oh, please.
What the fuck were
Can he
we
have
thinking?
advantage?
Well, I am being attacked. 11.
11. You hear like a.
It might be muffled out by the screaming zombies
It's-
in front of me.
From the screams, you can. That's how much you can hear.
Okay.
But nothing more.
Well, I think he wouldn't have gone back into the dining room, right? Or
No.
would he? Maybe he's hiding in there.
But then you hear like a.
No, but he ran,
no.
didn't he?
That's already happened.
Okay.
I don't think he would have gone in there because I think Strahd would have found them, right?
Yes, and I told him to run
Is
in
there-
the opposite direction.
Arena was with him as well, so.
And is there anything else? But there's just the
In this
spire-
hallway that you saw Brick going down,
Yeah.
there's a spiral staircase going up and down, and the dining room.
So, do you think he went up or down?
Maybe we should split up.
No.
Well, we
It's
have
actually
each
No.
one of them.
How about we walk up the staircase, call Brick, and walk down the staircase and call Brick, or vice
Yeah.
versa?
Yep, let's do that.
Which way should we start?
It's really hard to do this like
Let's
in
go up.
character.
You guys can go down for the sake of simplicity if you would like.
Brick did always love his dungeons. Let's go down.
Is that just like you just like the different styles of interior decorations of dungeons, like the smell?
Well,
This is not the time for discussion.
you often find more adventure down dungeons rather than attics.
Well, I mean, we did go into that attic and found that strange child.
True.
As you guys
Your
walk
Baron
down and
says
you're
as
having
you-
this
as you
conversation.
say,
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Yeah. You walk down the stairs to see 6 zombified figures.
You see
all-
Rick's big
almost-
back.
Yeah, almost
Five.
swarming over. Sorry?
5 now.
5. Almost swarming over Brick. His gun at the ready and a shining sword you haven't seen before also at the ready.
Brick!
Brick!
Oh,
Oh my god! We found you!
What?
come
I
on!
didn't have another can of cocoa.
Fine.
Oh, that's my jeans.
Alright,
Well,
do they have to roll initiative now too?
Do you guys
Well,
want
I
to
mean-
join the combat? Or do
do you
you
want to
away!
Let's
Yes.
run away! Come on! Would you want to? What are you doing?
Oh,
Well,
Brick,
am I not in combat
That's a
anymore?
cool sword.
no, you are, but
I am in combat.
well, you're in combat if the others choose to be in combat, but you are still in combat, yes, but
So-
they aren't. So you can still reply. But
Right.
if you choose to, yeah.
I see my friends and I run towards them.
Okay, you run towards them. Roll for athletics or acrobatics.
Which one?
Either or.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
easy peasy.
that's good too.
11.
11. Actually, That would be lovely, thank you.
Greg is getting ice with his Coca-Cola. Not sponsored.
They're very close behind you, but you manage to get to the rest of the party.
Running through the thick water.
I immediately embrace them.
Come on. We've got to get out of here.
I crawl out and like crawl onto your shoulder and like give you a hug.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, let you go.
Come on.
Okay.
That's a sweet sword, by the way.
I allowed the rest of the party to pass as
Okay.
I stayed guarding them from the.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you all run
No, I don't
upstairs?
stay, I just.
Zurich, do you run upstairs? I assume he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't hang out. So you guys manage to run upstairs. The vampire is still hot on your tail. Or could everyone but Brick roll for acrobatics or athletics?
Oh yes.
Okay, at least.
You're gonna need Zurich for this.
17.
Sugar.
17?
7.
7.
12.
7.
7. 7. Yeah.
12.
Even in the water.
We need Zurich to roll. Yeah.
But like
Should we
I
just roll for
am
him?
just as athletic
Yeah, maybe.
in water as I am.
check
wait for
his.
Wait for him.
Check his.
Nate, can I roll for you?
Yeah, go ahead. Make sure it's a good roll.
What was it? Was it an 8?
That's plus athletics.
Plus
No,
athletics or acrobatics?
plus 2. So
No, athletics is higher though.
Is it?
No, athletics is plus 0.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
But you could
10.
use this dexterity.
Yeah.
No.
We're using his acrobatics.
Oh.
Which is plus 2, so that's a 10. Okay, so you guys run, but a vampire. Oh my god.
Vampire.
Not a vampire, sorry, a zombie strikes at Aaron's foot because she's too slow.
Oh.
Wait, no, sorry. I did specifically say that I let the rest of the party go before me.
Okay, strikes at your Varen's foot.
Wow. Big tanky bomb.
Does an 11
Oh, that was
hit?
good.
Oh what?
An 11.
No.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Do you think you'd move over to suspension?
Yeah, sure.
tries to strike, but misses as you run further up.
Nice.
Strangely enough, as you guys run up the stairs, they kind of stop and just look at you and then disperse down. They don't seem to have any interest in going further above the basement.
Wait! Brick!
What?
Where's Arena?
Oh,
Let's just get out
we
of
have
here.
to move.
But where is she? What the
I'll
hell?
tell you, we have to go.
Did she die? Did she get taken?
We have to move. We run. I run.
We're
Okay.
literally in Strat's house.
Again.
We'll find out after we get the fuck out of here.
Right, we move. We run.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Run. Okay, you
Aaron
all run
is
outside.
reluctantly going outside.
As you guys run above you, the 4 dragons once again
Oh.
come back and chase you.
Oh,
they
okay.
chase us.
Not they don't. Once again, they're kind of just doing crowd control as opposed to any actual trying to damage you guys.
They're just like, all right, Dale, you go over there, and okay, yeah, you go up
Come
a bit,
on
up
now,
and down a
folks,
bit.
get
Okay,
on
come on now. Last point now. Come on, let's go.
Why are they Canadian?
They were Canadian and Irish.
At the same time.
Okay, you managed to make it outside of the gates this time.
We
The
just-
gates smack behind you. The dragons flying back off.
We.
Yavarin, you see out of the corner of your eye this massive shadowy figure. Its face like 4 times the size of you off in distance. Its face non-existent, shifting with a big maw going down diagonally over his face, kind of splitting in 2 places as it opens and closes. Massive shadowy horns sprout out of its head. It's slender, it looks. Let me get up a picture of it for you.
How far away is it?
Oh my god, is this
It's quite far away.
Okay. Oh my god. That's not nice.
But when you blink, as you blink, it disappears.
Come on!
What happened?
I'm signaling the group to keep running into the forest.
Yeah, none of you see it. Only
Yeah.
Yaron.
Are we abandoning Arena? What happened? Brick, you gotta tell me. What's wrong?
The man just starts legging it down the road.
How long do you leg it for?
As much as we can.
100 meters.
not remarkable.
Okay. You make it a bit down the road. You don't see anything of special interest as you make it down the path.
I saw something extraordinarily terrifying.
What?
It was a strange figure, tall and slender, shadowy with large horns coming from its head.
How tall?
4 times the size of mine.
Oh God! Oh, that's huge!
That's too big.
That's too big for any.
30 feet in the air.
Oh my God!
That's not right.
What? How? What was it? Strahd? Couldn't have been. What? But he's like so nice and chill for such how evil he is. I suppose. Like I don't know. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't use those adjectives.
No, I mean.
Unless he used it as a form of scaring us away.
Yeah.
But was I the only one that saw it?
I didn't see any.
I saw nothing.
Oh. Look, let's rest. It's been a long day.
I agree.
But like,
Do you guys?
Oh yeah, what about Arena?
yeah, Rena, please tell us because she was the entire reason we went into this bleeding castle in the first place.
When you all were attacked by Strahd, I took her and we ran down those spiral staircase, walking through this awful dungeon.
Did she die?
Well, we encountered those rotten beasts, as you saw moments ago. And as we came into that big open room, her face, it melted right in front of me.
Jesus.
I think I'm going to be
Do
sick.
you think that was it actually her?
That was not a Arena. That really was not her. I don't know where she could be.
Do you think? Oh, he probably still has her.
She's probably still locked in that castle.
But we can't do anything, can we?
Right now we cannot.
Right now, I don't really know if I want to continue adventuring.
Oh,
After the big 30-foot shadow you talk about, and Arena's face melting that you talk about, and those dragons, and
I
It's all
think
been quite rotten.
I think we just need a long. I think we just need a long rest, okay? And after that, you might feel a lot better.
A cradle sunflower.
I start setting up a campfire.
Yeah. I think one of you has a box to set that up. Is it? It's a tinder box.
I have a
I
tinker
have a
box.
tinder
I got
box.
to the box.
Okay. You.
I have a disguise kit.
Me too, actually.
Okay.
Okay, so you managed to set up camp. The sun sets as you're setting up camp, and it is now nighttime. Do you all take a long rest?
Yeah.
I choose to sleep with Yvarn because I feel very scared.
And once again, I hold the teddy close to him as I fall asleep.
Yvarn stays up on watch.
All night.
For half of the night.
Okay.
Who's the least hurt?
I am.
Sir, would you take the next half of the night? Sure. If a while to sleep.
During that evening of them setting up, Erin, helped a bit with what she could, but she also played this soothing schlarp to like heal, you know.
You say zero.
Turn
that noise off.
Yeah, no, as in it's a nice, calming,
Yeah.
comforting sounds, so that it lessens the fear in Sunflower's heart.
I feel nice and calm.
Yvarn, as you fall asleep, you see the entity again. It's around you is just a plane of darkness. You don't see anything but this entity. Looks down at you. It's two diagonal maws kind of closing and opening as it breathes. You hear a light sound before you wake up.
Not again.
What is it, Yvarn?
No, nothing, sir. Just my mind playing tricks on me.
I get that.
You'll be alright.
Alright.
Just, Zurich,
Yes.
please keep your eyes out.
I'm wide awake, trust me.
You're dangerous in these woods.
As the two of you take guard, you feel like you're being watched, and you see as if the shadows are moving, but you're never quite sure if it's just your mind playing tricks or if there are actual things that you cannot see. But throughout the night, it goes relatively peacefully, and you wake up in the morning. You all get the benefits of a long rest.
What's that? What are
Full-
the benefits of a long rest?
Full health.
Everything's back.
Spell slots
Gotcha.
back. Does anybody have a rabbit I can use? Thank you.
I've been the entire session. I took the little case thingy or the little cardboard thingy off the rubber, and this entire session I've been trying to put it back on, and it's been very unsuccessful. This is what I spent most of my school hours doing. I'm proud to say I'm now a successful D&D player after the long years of schooling,
Well, yeah.
and I still haven't been able to put the thing on the back or on the rubber.
Once we all get back up, or we wake up in the morning, I start eating some of the food that I have packed. And I take out that sword that I had before.
Do we have any bread left from?
Yeah, I still have a couple of slices.
Yeah. Do you want to eat that bread?
I have a bite or two.
Okay.
Break, may I have some of your food?
Oh, absolutely, I have lots of it.
What's that big? You're fueling my addiction.
And I take out the sword and I kind of examine it a little more.
Oh, hello.
And
What's up? Good morning.
Who can hear that noise?
Only him.
and when I speak back to it, is it out in the world or is it through
It's-
in my head? Like?
It's out in the world. It is a magic item that you can attune to.
I can attune to. What do you mean?
It means you form a connection with it,
Oh, I see.
and it might give you some bonuses.
Okay. Good morning to you too.
Burke?
Good
Who are
morning.
you talking to?
No,
Are you alright?
No, absolutely not.
Did you sleep well? What?
Forgive me. I thought I had heard someone said it to me. I put the sword.
Who are
away.
these people?
Oh.
I put the sword
They look
away.
like right knobs.
Where did you get that sword from?
I found it. I
Ah.
found it down there in that dungeon.
Oh.
It,
Is it cursed?
I don't think so. It doesn't seem to be.
No. That's pretty cool.
It has me in my
That's
battle.
fine.
Ah.
I sleep easy.
I do have to say, as an official blade master, I do appreciate that sword, though.
You'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I do appreciate it. I'm a blade master.
You'd appreciate having it in your possession.
No, I think it just looks cool.
Oh, well.
As in cool find.
Do I notice anything about like what? Is there anything etched into it? Is there anything?
You see silver etchings of Castle Ravenloft
Oh.
on it, and you see a dragon and a man kind of staring each other off. It's not like it's just etching, so you can't make out many details.
Yeah.
But it's a dragon and a man, and behind them seem kind of like stick figures.
Yeah.
On both ends, as if they were armies.
Well, I put it in my utility belt.
You know, looking back through the little notes I made in my notebook when we met that granny of wisdom, the lady who did our futures or something.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, she said something about a sword, actually.
Did she?
Yeah. It's
My
interesting. Yeah, Sword of Sunlight. The card is Power of Strength. Weapon of Vengeance. That's all I have written down, but I don't know.
Right.
Do you think there's something
It also said where it was.
special about? Well, I don't. God, would you just shut up for a moment? Thank you.
Wait, where was it? God!
God, come
It's
back
in
to us.
Aaron's notes.
Is it actually?
Well, I assume so.
Well, I don't know.
It says.
It doesn't.
I don't think I wrote it down.
Oh, bugger. Well, you guys remember through the
Whoa.
power of God.
I love the power of God.
Let me see. I wrote it down. It says, this treasure lies in a dragon's house, in hands once clean and now corrupted.
Did you find it in a dragon's house?
Well, there's dragons.
I found it within Strahd's house.
There's dragons.
Dragon house.
Do you think? Well, the dragon statues.
Do you think Strahd was once a nice fella, and then now he's corrupted?
You're saying the sword belonged to Strahd?
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe
Maybe it
he was
was
like
his-
sound, you know?
Is there Is there anything like peculiar about this sword, like special?
Well, it was quite bright when I found it in the
Oh.
water.
It still is bright.
And it's
It is
as you can
bright
see,
this
it's
entire time.
pretty.
It's
You can even see its
Sunlight.
You can even see its light through your utility belt.
It's not in like a pouch or anything. It's just
Okay.
through like a little toggle.
Well, Brie, I was told once by a very wise man from the Dragonlands that every great blade needs a name.
Ah, you're right.
What shall you call this one?
You better not call me something stupid.
Perhaps I'll give it some thought.
All right, take your time.
Mr. Stevenson.
I'll take that into consideration.
Johan. That was
Johan.
my father's name.
Johan.
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 Right. Well,
Johan means family.
Johan.
Is this in your language?
I have a language?
I don't know what you're called. You were.
Do I have a language? No.
I don't know about you guys.
Do you want more ice? It says.
I don't know about you guys, but I want to move away from this place.
I do too.
Me too.
I think we should move.
To the winery.
The winery.
Perhaps it'd be good to do something a little more low impact.
Yeah. Where else are we gonna go? Why not?
We did lose their book, so the least we can do is bring them some wine.
Yeah.
We didn't lose their book.
Yeah, we did.
We have their book.
No, we don't.
gave it to Strad.
Strahd has
we
it.
didn't.
Oh,
he
he has
took
it.
it back. Technically, it was his book, though. It wasn't
Yeah, but like,
book original.
you know?
Yeah. No, I get you. I get you. Yeah. Let's go get some wine.
Friends, I have to tell you something. Last night, in my dreams, I saw that figure again.
The spooky guy.
It wasn't just spooky, it was terrifying. It saw into me.
Maybe.
Do you think this means something, Yvonne?
I hope not. That's all, it was just my mind.
Well, you were also the only one to be visited by Strad, right?
I go up to comfort Yvonne.
Maybe we need one of those people that gets demons outside of you.
An exorcist?
Yes.
I've done nothing!
If we stumble upon an exorcist, it wouldn't be too bad.
I don't think he is a cleric. One of a holy domain. Yeah, isn't that what most clerics are? They got some god stuff going on.
I follow no gods. Only nature itself.
Well,
I don't think
but that's what I mean in that sense of worship of a power,
Of course.
power of nature.
Thank you.
Sunflower!
Yes.
It's fine, and I'll just shake it off. It should go away soon, I'm sure.
Okay, I believe you.
I don't think an exorcism is in need.
I had an exorcism.
Let's just go collect some wine. Let's just go collect some wine for a nice family of ravens.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one, Yvonne. I need to think about everything that's just happened.
We can figure out Arena and all of that and your visions and definitely didn't have this back under the ocean.
Let's go.
Set off.
Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum.
Okay. So you guys head towards the winery. I didn't bring the map today, but
So we just head there magically.
no, you're still walking towards there. You walk back towards the crossroads and towards Valaki because, as you know from the map that you're looking at, the winery. No,
Where's the wizard?
the winery is beyond Valaki, you're going down the path. You see that you need to go through Valaki to get to the winery.
Do you think they'll let us in?
Sure. Let's just do it, okay?
We have to.
I mean,
I
yeah.
hate this cursed land.
I don't think I can stand to see what's her face and what's his face and
Fiona.
their sons.
Oh,
Well, we're going to have to if we get the wine.
But they're both.
we're just passing through. We'll tell them that we're on our way, and there's nothing to worry about. We have to put on some happy faces right now and just bear through with it. Stay strong, okay, Yvonne? I know it's difficult, but we gotta do it, right?
DM, is there a way to a winery around the town, maybe?
Well, you can try going around the town, but there's no path going around the town.
I mean, like, as in, like, so, like,
Going
if you look at the
around
if you look around, like, on the outskirts of the town, is there a path?
No, there's no path.
Okay.
There's just a path through the town.
Alright.
I mean, I have no problems with going through there. We just need to go straight through it, and we just tunnel vision. We just walk on forward, guys.
I'm going through a forest venture.
Oh, I'm not up for decision making.
Let's go with Aaron.
Ooh, Aaron.
That is my name.
What was your plan, Aaron? To go through the forest?
Nope, through the town.
Oh, I see. Well, absolutely.
Yeah, is that
Just keep our
okay?
heads down. Keep
Yeah,
it
that's
quiet.
no. Straight through. No other detours. Nothing else to do. At all. Yeah.
We walk forward.
Cool.
We go through.
You approach the town. You see the pikes around that form the walls of the town. No longer there. The town now has no walls, and you can see straight in to the houses. You're greeted by no guards as you walk through it. Seems almost like a ghost town if it wouldn't be for the couple of people passing by, keeping their head down, as such as yourselves. As you walk forward, you see in the town square the head of the burgomaster, his wife, and Fiona Wachter.
Their heads?
Their heads.
Fiona!
Oh my
Didn't she
What?
lead this rebellion?
good oceans deep. What is this?
Who was her
What?
second in command?
What did I miss?
Just aim.
Right, well, we should probably go to the inn.
Oh no! I think we should just go on.
Let's just keep walking.
Oh, forgive me, I thought we were going to tell the family.
No, let's just.
We're going to the
Oh,
winery.
what
I
is?
think I might be sick.
Yeah, no, don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Right, let's
Do
move
not
on.
want Loxodon
Let's
vomit
move
all over the
You
floor.
you see as you walk down the street, you see this old woman, her head down. As she looks up quickly, she pulls out a knife.
It's all right.
What do you want?
Whoa!
Get away
We
from me!
will. We want
Get your
nothing.
hands
Get
up.
away!
Whoa!
We want nothing. We're just going through the town. We're just going. We
Yeah,
don't
we're
need
just gonna
any
get
harm.
some wine, okay?
You're spies. You're the spies.
We're
What
not
hap-
spies.
What happened here? We. What happened?
Ah, that cursed Fiona.
What did she do?
But what happened? Her head's on the thing. She's dead now. What's the problem?
She was a spy of the devil. That's all she was.
Yeah,
we
we
figured.
kind of guessed that.
Yeah.
Pretty certain, yeah.
You're not welcome here.
Okay, we'll leave now.
We're
Yeah,
getting
Get
out.
out. Get
Okay.
out.
Wait, are you referring to us because we were part of the thing?
Get out.
Well, we were tricked by her too. Okay,
Just go, Aaron.
we want to get some wine.
We move away from her.
Yeah, we just keep walking. We could take her on anyway, but I'm not going to beat up old ladies. You don't stoop down to that level. I might be short, but
Okay. You walk past. You don't see anything else, but on this side the walls are still up. But not nearly as well maintained back in the Burgomaster's rule. And I swear to God, if you take my coke.
I don't like fizzy drinks.
Oh. Well, I assumed you were just gonna hide it from me because you don't like me. You managed to make it past the town and out into the wilds of Barovia.
Was there
Woohoo! We
anything-
survived a granny.
Was there anything else we saw walking through the town?
Sorry.
Did we see anything else as we were walking through the town?
You saw people, but nothing of.
We'll be back to
Nobody
investigate
confronted
later.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
or
Besides
anything.
the old lady
Besides the old lady, yeah.
with a little knife. Honestly, should have taken her knife from her.
I think the old lady killed Fiona. I think the old lady's Strad.
Okay, let's
Are
go.
we through the town?
Let's
Sorry?
go get
Are we
some
through the
wine.
You get through the town, yes, and you walk further on. The road comes to an X intersection with branches to northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in four directions, lies in the weeds nearby. So the sign that would show where you guys would go is on the ground in the weeds.
I seem to remember it went west. The winery.
You've never been to the winery.
Was I given
I
a
saw on
map?
the map though,
You did, yeah. You do have a map. That's true.
so we know.
So we
You
look
could
at the
also
map.
just check it on the ground. Like it's
Alright.
just snapped down. It's not stolen or
Alright, well, we
anything.
go the direction of the winery.
Okay. So you walk towards the winery and you go on a bit more with no particular problems.
Well, while we're walking,
Yes.
Brick sort of trails behind everyone, and as he's walking, he says, "Hey, are you there?"
To who? Sorry. Oh, the sword. Yes. Hello. Do you require my services again? Seems really only time you talk to me.
No, I wanted to speak with you actually. I thought of a name perhaps for you. Well, seeing as you were there, as I was being totally overpowered, well, not totally overpowered, but overrun with those creatures, you were there to help me, you were there to aid me. I was thinking, a name for you possibly, Savior. How does that sound?
I guess it could suffice.
A Savior. Now what exactly are you?
Well, I mean, I'm a sword.
Right, but not all the swords I've had in my past haven't spoken to me, you see.
Of course, I mean, I've been off in the dungeon of Strahd's castle for centuries. Nobody ever comes down to meet me.
And why is it that you can speak?
I have no memory of my creation. I was in the dungeon and I've always been in the dungeon.
It's remarkable.
You can all hear this, by the way. Not the sword speaking, but Brick speaking.
Oh, I trailed behind so that they couldn't
okay.
hear.
Yeah, that's
Okay. So are you gonna call it Savior?
Savior, yeah.
Good to know. You haven't attuned to it though,
Okay,
so
it's alright.
you're not getting all the special bonuses.
Could I get a rubber?
What's your gun called?
The Desafio. It
It's
means
cool.
charging bull.
Nice.
That's alright.
After about an hour more of walking, you see a weather-worn signpost next to this road. The three arms of the sign point along the three branches of the road. The arm pointing north reads Kresk, and through the woods you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Valaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction. The arm pointing southwest reads the Wizard of Wines. The road slopes gently downward in that direction.
Did I just hear wizard?
Of wines.
Oh,
We get so excited by
Oh my god!
Every time.
Wizard of wine, the wizard, the
Of
insane,
wine?
the insane wizard.
Oh, maybe
the
he was
wizard.
insane because he was drunk.
The wizard who
And he
fell.
just fell off a cliff.
The wizard who fell off a cliff. The one who's our greatest ally. You know, and he's mad and he's a
Is the
broken
winery
mind.
in the direction of the wizard?
Oh my god, guys!
We have to meet him.
As far as you know, it is the Wizard of Wine.
Holy
the winery
smokes,
is the Wizard of Wine.
salmon!
What?
I heard nothing, you're a little too excited. And that's coming from me.
Let's just get a job done.
Let's go! Oh my god!
Okay.
So we head into the right direction of the drunk wizard.
The Wizard of Wine Winery, yes.
Yes, that one.
Okay. Give me a sec. As you guys walk off, are there any final words you want to say to each other?
By the fur of my back, this has been a long journey.
It has. It has.
It's been about over 7 hours at this point. It's gone.
No, I
out
mean just
throughout-
like
Yeah, just so you guys
Just-
know, though, it
yeah.
has been 7 hours.
Okay.
just
Adventure in general. I dream of the snowy land I come from. I miss the ice and the clouded skies.
As much as I do love my adventure, at the moment I would much prefer to be beside the fire, cuddled up with all my loved ones. That is such a fantastic thought.
Did I ever tell you, Brick, how I came to this land?
I believe I know some, yes, but not all.
It was many years ago now. I was just a young Lobster in the ever ice, in Elron. And I had a vision of another land. And I travelled very far, just on an iceberg, coming from the land I come from. I drifted far and wide until the ice was no more, and I swam. And then I came across a land of scaled beings, of dragons and fanged creatures. Not to ramble, but it was many years then, in that land of fire.
You've seen quite a bit, Yavar.
Oh, I have. And do you know what keeps me going, Brick?
What's that?
Do you know
Do I know? Do I know?
Bemilde Funk? She was my one true love back there in the Ever Ice. But I had to leave her.
I'm very sorry, Yavar.
Bemilde Funk.
Bemil de Funk.
Bemilde Funk.
Bemil de Funk.
Bemilde Funk.
Bemil de Funk.
Bemilde Funk.
I think we're going in circles now.
I see.
What a.
Why did you have to leave her?
Oh, many reasons. But I'll get into that another time, perhaps.
I see, I see.
Bemilde Funk.
Do you miss her now?
Funk.
Oh, I do. Bemilde Funk.
Oh.
She does sound very great.
Oh, with a name like that.
Absolutely.
What was her name again?
Bemilde Funk.
You two must have been quite the pair.
Oh, quite. Oh, she was a large lady. We always were walking around in our village of 10. You know, it's quite likely we were... Never mind. Let's just keep going.
I love to listen to your stories, Yavar.
Oh, yes.
It drives me, it does.
After a half mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads, Vineyard. Vineyard.
it's just like vineyard, and then underneath it in brackets.
I think we should go that way.
You guys don't go that way.
The scary forest doesn't seem very appealing.
No, Vineyard Vineyard? That seems like the place
Vineyard
to go.
Vineyard.
Underneath that is, sorry for the typo.
What's a typo?
Underneath it is the definition of a typo.
This is massive.
Stack wooden planks. Fall down.
A light drizzle begins to fall. Unpainted fences blindly follow the trail which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before bending south towards a stately building. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. A man, wearing a dark cloak and cowl, stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you.
Oh.
Beckoning. Beckoning.
That's like a...
Hello.
Yeah,
like a... Isn't beckoning like a, I'm gonna fight you, come here?
No.
No.
No, not
No.
necessarily.
Ah, forgive me.
No.
Hey, dude.
Do you go
Hi.
over or do you just
Yeah, I
shout?
guess we go over to him.
No, Aaron just keeps going, hi.
Hello?
Whoa, you said hi back.
Can you come over here, please?
What's your name?
Ezekiel.
Fuck you,
Oh,
It's not Ezekiel.
The hell kind of name is Ezekiel?
Okay, do you go over?
okay.
Hello, what are you, travelers? He's, as it said, a dark cloak and cowl, kind of standing.
Cow, did you say?
Cowl.
Cow.
Cowl.
I did think you said cow originally, and I was like,
I'm a Kenku. I'm a storyteller, fighter, stealthy bird from a faraway land.
Oh,
Are you the vineyard wizard?
yes, no, I'm not a wizard.
Oh.
I'm, come, follow me.
Huh.
He, walks into the woods.
Sir,
Yes,
we were sent by a family.
what family may I
A
ask?
family who owns the inn in Valaki.
Oh. Owen, yes.
Oh,
Yes. He's my brother-in-law.
Oh.
Brother, sorry, not brother-in-law, brother.
Oh.
your name is?
Oh, my name's Adrian. Come, the rest of my family's further on.
Let's go,
You
lads.
mean it's feather on?
Shut up.
Wait, are you a raven as well?
What?
Can you shapeshift into something magical?
We know.
It's the coolest thing in the world, don't
Yeah,
worry.
You just come follow me. You come into this opening, this clearing with a camp, with a group of people hanging around, a couple of children and adults. In the trees, you can see a couple of ravens hanging around.
Curious.
Very curious.
Those is so Claire like greeting.
Bird language.
You see a kind of scrunched up man, old man, look up to you. Long grey hair and a big rustly grey beard.
Are you a wizard?
Are you the wizard?
And says, Adrian, what are you doing bringing these folk here? Father, I'm sure these people could help us. Adrian looks at you, all of you. You see, you were sent by my brother, Owen, and his wife.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. I assume they want their shipment of wine.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
You'd
it.
be correct, sir.
See, the reason for our lack of wine is our vineyard has been taken over by dastardly folk from the forest.
Right.
What kind of folk?
We just call them the outsiders. They hang around the trees, worship the trees, and I believe they worship the devil too.
Right.
Trees?
Evil hippies?
Yes, trees.
These sound like people I can speak with.
I
You're
don't
not
think-
one of them, are you?
Oh, no. I am but a cleric.
Well, if you would be able to save them, then we would all be very appreciative.
Leave it to us, for sure.
Of course.
How many of them would you say there are?
Tens, hundreds.
Hundreds.
Oh. Are they human?
There's humans.
I'm not okay with that.
Wait, Greg.
No,
fuck that.
pause the podcast, please.
Finn has formed. A
No,
Venus formed
Oh god.
No,
Stop.
don't touch it. Don't. Oh, it's not gonna sound good.
That's gonna be.
It's gonna be fine. We can
Just edit that part out.
Yeah.
I really want a penis.
Yeah, that's okay. So we're going to be editing this entire part out. It's highly unprofessional.
Yeah,
professionals.
like
the rest,
we're-
the rest of the bike.
3, 2, 1, back in it.
We're always in it. If you could help us, we could pay you with a lot of money.
And wine.
Yes, wine.
Great.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Well, could you give us some directions?
Of course, the wine is just over there.
And what's your name, sir?
I'm Adrian.
And your people, you live here in this camp?
No, we live in the winery, but we've been driven out.
Right, forgive me. I'm getting there. Don't worry. It's
So the
slow,
forest
but-
folk are in the winery.
In the winery with their weird vine creatures that they summon.
Oh,
One of them has a rod that seems to control all of them.
Okay, look out for that.
right.
Rod.
Perhaps.
R-O-D.
Would you say these outsiders, as you say, would you say they could be reasoned with?
I don't even believe they speak our language.
Right. Well, what do you say? We've been traveling all day. Do you guys want to go now, or perhaps we'll stay for some food and water for some time?
I can keep going.
Yeah,
Maybe we
I'd
could-
go.
Go do that and then rest.
Right. We might as well keep going
It's now
while we're
about
at it.
4 o'clock, by the way, in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
why not?
We've got plenty of time.
Adrian, just a
Yes,
little
yes,
side
of course.
note.
No.
Words. That's not my first language. Note. Have you heard of this wizard? Is
Wizard?
it a mad, like a mad wizard, who was? It was said that he fell off a cliff 1,000 feet. He had some sort of cult about him.
I couldn't say I have, I'm
No?
sorry.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. Okay, bro.
Right.
You hear a child crying in the background.
Oh.
And you hear its mother shushing her and saying, "Don't worry, we'll be back in the winery soon." Do you head off towards the
These
winery?
people clearly need us right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see.
Yip-a-doo.
Actually, before you head off, Adrian says, "Could I make 2 requests? Please don't use fire against them. They're vulnerable to it, but a winery will burn down.
No fire.
And
Understood.
you'll be severely outnumbered. Maybe do some investigation first, scoping out the area, or
Of
you'll
course.
be instantly swarmed."
That's the smart thing to do.
Of course, thank you. We'll be eternally grateful.
Right, so we're going straight into battle then.
Well,
No.
Adrian said this. I don't know. We can't be using fire up there because we don't want to burn down their winery.
He also said to investigate first. We're highly outnumbered.
Scope it out before we run into battle.
Other people like this.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Okay,
As will I.
let's just do a pause now. Okay. So
We're heading
what happens?
towards the
You're heading
winery.
towards the winery.
Well, no, we've been to the winery. Now we're headed towards the wine barrel.
No, we're.
You were at a camp
They were
that
at
they
their
were
camp.
at.
Their winery's been taken over.
Okay.
Yeah.
alright.
Ed.
Yeah, Ed.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Friends.
Why don't you?
Situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old 2-story stone building with multiple entrances. Ooh! Thick ivy covering every wall and iron fencing along its roofline. The trail ends at an open loading dock on the ground. A wooden stable of more recent construction is attached to the east side of the winery, next to the loading dock. West of the winery is a crumbling well and a wooden outhouse. You see a sword. You don't see any enemies around you right now. What do? You can.
Sunflower!
I was just about to say.
I suggest you use that stealthy stealth of yours and go on in.
I have multiple entrances.
Sunflower?
Are you alright?
Yes. Okay.
We need your
By the
skill.
way, work your magic.
Shall I just go around the perimeter?
Investigate what you can. See how many you can spot in the immediate area.
Okay, I go to sneak around the perimeter.
Okay,
That's the
roll
thing I
stealth
can do.
and perception.
And perception.
Investigation, sorry.
As the same roll or
Different rolls.
okay.
Well, that's 17 as stealth, and investigation is 16. No, wait, yeah, 16.
Okay. So you go around the perimeter. As you go around, you see shadows of several figures that you can't kind of just around the place. They're kind of hiding in the dark, so you can't see them, but you can see their shadowy figures. They don't seem to notice you, as they have not come out yet. But that's what you see.
How many?
You're not sure. There seems to be quite a few.
Okay. And that's just my full loop?
Well, do you want to do a full loop?
Can I? Is like the building's not against anything?
You can, yes. It's just you might get detected.
I need a kind of visual. So if the building is here,
Yes.
the shadowy people are kind of like in the shadow of the building.
They're in the shadow of the building. They're like next to
okay.
the wall.
Okay. Can I go? And is there any like bushes or anything like that?
There are bushes,
Okay.
yes.
So if I go outside, like I'm on the rim of the shadow, if you get me. Like if the building is here and the shadow's casting down here, I go around there.
They would still be able to see you though.
Oh, okay.
Like they can see through the shadow. They're just in the shadow, hiding.
As in, I know for a fact they would see me, or
You don't know for a fact,
okay.
but you would be in light. You would be in sunlight.
Jumping from bush to bush or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess, okay, so if I've gone around this side,
Yeah.
I go around to this side.
Okay. Just are you investigating the game?
Yeah. Will I roll again?
Sure.
Shit. 8. No, sorry. 7.
7. You don't see anything of special interest.
Okay. So I go back to the group.
Okay.
So, behind the building where there's lots of shadow, there's lots of shadowy figures. I couldn't quite tell how many, but they look like they're ready to get out any time and fight.
Oh no. That's not very good.
Do you think perhaps one of us could cause a distraction?
Is
Or
there
another band of us go inside?
is there a window anywhere that looks open that looks on the building? Because I have quite high acrobatics.
Acrobatics. There doesn't seem to be any glass windows from where you're at, but there's several doors. But no.
And did I see on either side any windows?
You
that were open?
you saw a one window actually on the entire building.
But it didn't look open.
It didn't know it wasn't open.
Okay. So continue, Brick.
One of us could provide a distraction, maybe draw some of those creatures out, wherever they are, and perhaps Sunflower, and someone else go inside and see if they can find the wine. Maybe we can do this without causing too much sound.
I'll go with Sunflower.
Although, upon further thought, these people do need their home back,
Yes.
so we can't really just go in and get what we need and leave, huh?
I do like what you're saying, though, because if we draw them out, maybe we'll be able to see which one of them controls the vine thingies he was talking about.
Yeah.
And that might decrease their power.
There might be the rod.
Oric has
The
left
vine rod.
Right, yes, we need to find that rod. That's our main duty here.
We need to look for the leader, eh?
And if we draw them out, but non-confrontational? They did say, Adrian did say, that we'll be outnumbered
Right.
vastly by them, and that we stand no chance, so... yeah.
Maybe... Oh,
Dungeon Master,
Yes.
can I have a look around to see if I can see any small mammals? If you want to go check.
Small mammals.
Yes.
Yes. Roll for perception.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. You see in the trees 2 ravens watching you.
They're not mammals.
Mammals. I mean, like mammals. I thought you just meant
Okay,
animals,
just animals.
in
Yeah,
general.
yeah. They're
Yeah.
the only animals I can see.
They're the only animals you can see. Yeah.
Okay. I cast speak with animals.
Okay.
On them.
Is that
do you
like
know-
a saving throw or anything?
I don't know.
Animals 5.
Who are you? What animals are you speaking?
No, it's just you just
I
use
see,
it
I
and
see.
it happens.
The two ravens.
Hello, friends. You there on the tree.
Hello, I'm a raven.
You are, I can see that. Say, would you mind doing me a favor if I told you what it was first?
It doesn't reply.
Well, all it would entail is flying into...
Wait, is there any open windows in this house?
No, no open windows. All closed.
Bollock.
If
Go on.
there's several doors leading into the winery from here.
Oh, wow, you told me without me even having to ask.
Yes, I'm helping you.
Do you know of any secret ways that are unguarded or unprotected?
They've got blights all around the place.
Which is the least protected, you know?
He points toward a kind of loading dock with a wagon standing there, a crane above it. It's out in the open. It's got a walkway around it. You can go up, and behind it you see a door, seemingly going into the winery.
Thank you, my friend. That's all
Yes.
I need for now.
Just get the winery back for us.
Can you communicate with the humans here?
Yes,
Ah, so they are friends of yours.
yes.
I see. Well, it is handy being a nature cleric. All right. Thank you.
Technically, the spell will last 10 minutes if you want
Um,
to keep in contact with them.
Maybe if you're talking to those ravens, you could ask them to cause a distraction. So maybe like lots of ravens could I presume they're ravens, could come down and like do a little something.
How can we drive them out of the town, though? The winery, I mean.
Just a distraction so we can get in.
Perhaps if we go to the point they... Oh, by the way, they told me of a point that is nearly unguarded. So, perhaps they distract the guards that are there, and then we can sneak in.
Did he tell you of any, does he know who wields the rod that holds all the magic?
Good question. Raven friend,
Yes.
who wields the rod of vines?
I believe he's inside the winery.
Right, he's inside the winery.
And what was this entrance like?
It's just over there.
I point to the entrance.
It's a loading dock with a wagon and crane.
Maybe we could get inside boxes and be loaded into the winery.
Well, you could.
I would be happy to provide that of a distraction.
I feel only if it's necessary. Let's get closer to that way in and see what the Raven friends can do.
Are you guys going to try and sneak?
Yeah.
Is there guards around that entrance?
You don't see anything.
Oh, okay. So
We have to be careful.
Ravens,
Yes?
could you please go over there, make some noise, and draw after any guards that might be standing there?
Okay. Oh, I know.
Okay.
The two ravens that were on the branch, go flying out, kind of do circling motions. Squawk, squawk, squawk. They say as they circle around the winery. It seems to have no effect. Nothing happens.
Seems clear.
Maybe I should try and sneak in first. See if the coast is clear.
That could be wise.
Okay, roll for stealthy.
27.
Gee, anything else to add, Finn?
No, he doesn't. Okay. Parked in the loading dock, you go towards the loading dock. There's a wagon with 3 barrels set in braces on the bed. A raised wooden walkway kind of goes up and around the wagon. Through a hole in the ceiling, you see the wooden arm of a loading crane with ropes and hooks dangling from it. Behind the wagon and crane is a door leading into the winery.
Okay, can I climb up the crane and into the hole?
You can definitely try.
Okay, I attempt.
Acrobatics.
Shit. 8.
8. You attempt to climb up, but fall down.
Shit.
You hear the rustle of dead vines all around you from the sound you made. Inhuman shapes emerge from the vineyard, their thorn-covered limbs crackling as they trudge forth through the mist and rain. 1 dozen, 2 dozen, no, too many to count. Fighting clearly isn't an option.
Oh.
Oh no.
I
Is
hide.
What do you do?
Well,
This is everyone.
everyone.
Oh, everyone.
Sunflower!
I go and eat pizza.
Okay. Let's
My
pause
gosh.
it. Okay, so you attempt to sneak past them.
Yeah.
Just sneak past them.
Just sneak past them.
Okay, yeah. I
Should we
assume you want to
take-
hide because there's something like you can't sneak past them. They're coming towards
yeah.
you.
Should we make an initiative roll?
No, this is different.
Okay.
Okay, roll to sneak.
I did.
But this is a new one now. Like the horde
Is
is
it
now
though?
coming.
It is. They noticed.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm a dungeon master. My word is fine.
What is it?
12.
22.
22.
22. 22. Go away, Alex. Nobody likes you.
I like you, Alex.
Thank you. Stupid foreign accent.
Greg, you're being recorded.
Oh yeah. I can edit it out. Anyway, so you try and hide. Okay. Where do you hide? You see your.
What do I see?
You've
in front
got.
of me?
There's a door. There's just a door in front of you that leads
And it's not
into-
open.
It's not open as far as you know.
And is there anything?
Nothing else. There's a way down.
A way down?
As in, like, just out. You can go out or into the winery. You can go towards the incoming horde or into the winery.
Into the wine.
Okay. Okay, so you dash into the winery. The rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large 2-story chamber, which is dominated by 4 chunky wooden casks, each one 8
Is
feet
that-
wide
Is that
and
the word
12
used?
no, 12 feet tall. A wooden staircase in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into a balcony level. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old empty barrels with the Wizard of Wines burned into their sides. The balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls, ending at doors leading to the winery's upper level. Underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters.
Slopping.
Slopping. Sloping. Rude stretch thick rafters, upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered. They watch you with great interest.
Me.
You.
That's mad. We've got a very high perception.
The balcony creaks, drawing your eye to a wild-looking figure hunched over the westernmost cask, pouring a flask of fixed syrup into it. She wears a gown made of an animal's skin and a headdress with goat horns, and her hair is long and unkempt. Suddenly, you see something skittering across the floor. It looks like a tiny creature made of twigs. It moves from its hiding place under the stairs and disappears behind the easternmost cask.
Was it me?
Would you like to roll for initiative?
Oh god.
No.
The rest of you, what are you doing?
So all the creatures are there.
They have seen you. and they are
That's a nat one.
they are incoming towards you.
Can we attempt to sneak past?
They are. You can try. The DC will just be insanely high.
They're like
Well, like,
completely.
Oh, Brick just like he runs. There's no like wall around this building, is there?
Like, there's the building, there's the house wall, but there's no outside wall or anything.
Okay. So they're coming out of one doorway,
No, they're not coming out of a doorway. They're coming from all around you.
all around us.
Yes.
Are they behind us?
Yes, mostly behind you. They're like, there's none towards the winery, but they're like surrounding you in every other possible direction.
They're surrounding us.
Basically, yes.
Right.
We have to get that rod.
I really wish I chose some kind of spell that does like a range attack, like where it covers an area. Okay, just do we roll initiative?
No,
No.
no, not
Okay.
We mean no harm. I scream out. Do they acknowledge me?
I agree.
No.
Would you care for some music?
Could you each make dexterity saving throws as loads of needles come down above you, falling down on top of you?
Oh, nice.
7.
I think you should go into the winery.
Oh, come on. 7.
7.
It's the dexterity saving.
Yeah.
20.
20, okay.
Not natural though.
Okay, Yavarin and Brick, you both, needles come down, pierce your skin.
Make a
Aaron, you
dexterity
manage to
saving
dodge
throw.
out of the way, but you each take 6 damage. The needle thingamajigs are advancing, closing in on you. You don't have much time.
Zurich made
What do you do?
19.
You made a 19. Good. So
Is
you
there-
survived.
That's my news.
Is there a way? Is there no gap though?
There is a gap towards the winery,
Oh.
but
Oh.
it's closing.
We
Let's
run.
go.
We run.
Okay.
Zurich starts running.
Okay. You tear your way through the vines, making a beeline for the building at the center of the yard. Above you, a pair of ravens squawk and caw as they circle in the air. All around you, you can see dark shapes rising between the vines and fence posts, their needle-covered forms lurching toward you. What do you do?
We
Race forward.
Run forward?
run forward.
Okay. Sure. Do an acrobatics for me.
Oh no.
Acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Oh,
check.
God.
I've had such bad rolls, like just in
Oh.
your barns history.
That's a 0.
10.
10.
4-0.
14.
11.
11. Okay. You. So the way group checks work is that if half or over succeed, then it succeeds.
Okay, so did we
So
succeed?
you succeed. Yeah.
I just tried.
You
break
pulled
it
me
on.
through.
Yeah.
Yes. You managed to dash towards
Oh.
the winery.
Are we? Is there a door? Can we close it?
There's doors or there's a. There's a door to your far left, a big sliding door. In front of you, there's a loading dock that you saw Sunflower go down, and then a smaller door with stairs going up to it.
Which is closest to us?
Probably the door with stairs going up to it.
Quick in there.
I follow your bar.
Okay. You make a break for the front door of the winery, and the handle rattles in your palm as you struggle to push against whatever obstruction is barring the other side. The horde is advancing, and you've only seconds before the blight send forth another volley. What do you do?
Help me break.
We both like try
Ram
to smash
into it.
through.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Athletics or
Can all
strength?
4 of
Athletics.
us do that? Or
You
Can you help me?
Only it's
What?
both make a roll.
Well, I got
You
23.
couldn't really
14.
fit to the door.
Okay.
There's only space. 14?
23.
23. Okay. You manage to smash. The door crunches and cracks beneath the weight of your efforts. You're so close now, but so is the horde, whose shadowed figures are steadily advancing. Every second you have is precious. Do you still? It's almost broken down, but you need to.
It's almost broken down.
It's almost,
Oh.
not completely.
Come on, everybody on it.
Come on.
You can try pushing from the back if you would like.
Well, I think we smash into it again.
Yeah.
Aaron's gonna turn around and cast a spell.
Okay.
kind of try and ward it off while they're pushing at the door.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, she turns
Remember,
around.
no fire.
No fire. I know. You're going to cast Thunder Wave.
Thunderwave. Perfect. Thunderwave. Okay. You cast the spell. You
Mhm.
don't need to roll anything.
Okay.
You cast a spell and it pushes the blights back, giving you guys an extra few seconds of time.
Okay.
You manage to smash down the door.
Thank you, Aaron.
See, because she did that, you didn't have to make a check. Let's see.
No prop. Okay, let's go.
So you managed to make it through.
By the will of a bard, that was incredible.
Strips of iron and wood lie in neat piles on the floor of this workshop, the walls of which are lined with tools. 2 work tables stand against the east wall. You see kind of half-made barrels around the place. It seems like a kind of workshop. To the right is a door that you don't know where it leads.
Did we destroy the door when we smashed through it?
Yes.
It's on the ground.
So are the beings coming in?
Not quite yet.
Is there anything around us that could barricade the door?
It's a workshop, so you have
So
a lot of
plenty.
different things you could barricade with, yes.
Like that would fully cover the doorway.
Yes.
Like what?
Roll investigation or perception.
I help.
Okay.
What is that roll?
Or what if we all help?
I help.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Yeah, okay.
Advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
8.
8. Okay, because you're in a workshop, you do manage to find wood.
Wood, just wood.
Yeah, because you rolled an 8. Nothing especially. You do find tools though for woodworking, which might help you with the barrel.
Well, how big is the wood?
Just planks of wood
Okay.
made
Nailed
for
it, though.
barrel.
How far away are these creatures though? Like, can I? Do we know?
They're very close.
Okay, so there's not time to nail in some
No.
planks.
Yep, they're coming.
Uh,
Oh, I'll help you break.
right, well, we pick up planks and we start fucking hammering them in.
Like your arms just like whining under his breath.
Okay,
What
you
do
both roll athletics.
Aaron and
Can Zarek join in and help me?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything? Athletics.
Yes. Sure.
Is there room for Aaron? Or.
You can try. It might not be the most helpful, but you can try. Yes.
Sure.
Is it advantage because
Nat
no,
20.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Not one.
I got 15.
4.
Not
Four.
20, so.
Okay, Aaron, you fire and you go to hammer your thumb, fall back. Aaron quickly goes in and finishes your job for you. You manage to plank up this place in a okay amount of time.
Oh boy. We gotta move.
Just you can hear the pounding of the plant creatures
Okay,
on the door.
let's go through that other door.
Yes, there's a door
Yeah.
to your right.
Okay.
We walk through it.
try
we
that, let's
run
try that.
towards it.
Okay. Rows of new barrels fill this room. A narrow stone staircase spirals upward in the southwest corner. So there's
Hey,
a
that's where
door.
I am.
There's a door to your left. It's not actually where you are.
Oh, okay.
There's a door
Different
to your
staircase.
left and the staircase that goes up. It's your choice.
Up the staircase.
Up the staircase.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
It's a very big building.
Take the high ground.
You go up the staircase and onto a wooden veranda.
As we're walking, I'm pulling out the spikes that were thrusted
So
into me.
you are.
Okay. And you make it into the room Sunflower's in.
Oh.
But you're looking
You don't
from
see
above
me.
while Sunflower's on the ground.
I'm also in hidey.
Well, no. Well,
I'm hiding, right?
you are. Yes, but you. Okay. Yeah.
Can we start to sneak?
Do you want to try sneaking?
We'll just stay quiet, like
Okay.
as if we're not
Just
there.
roll for stealth.
Yeah.
All of us?
Nice.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Because
6.
I rolled when I came in.
That's true. Yeah.
That's 18.
18.
That's 8.
6.
Oh, nice. Nice. High five. Yeah.
So Yvarin, the heaviest, biggest
He
character,
manages to keep.
manages to keep from what
As I pull out the twigs, I'm like,
My skin just becomes bioluminescent.
Zurich rolled an 8.
It's
All my wounds just open up.
Start dripping on the floor.
oh gosh,
Zurich,
you're leaking.
you go up and you see the figure pouring a thick syrup into one of the wine fermentation vats that Sunflower saw. Looks up at you, seeing you, and lets out a kind of speaks in another worldly language. Yes.
Yvarin just takes one look at it and oh wow.
Roll for initiative.
Oh gosh.
Sunflower, what did you roll again?
1.
Oh, good to know. Oh,
14.
what is that?
10.
3.
Oh gosh.
Damn.
Aaron,
All this time I've just been sitting here.
Zurich 10.
Just like
Got a twiddling noise.
This is
Well, no,
while
this
you
was
were-
happening while you were sneaking in.
Oh,
like
right,
hiding.
okay.
Zurich 10, Yvarin
14.
14, Brick
12.
12, and Sunflower was 1.
So it's no time for Yvarin to flirt with fine wine lady.
I really like to picture that when you see this awful like ragged lady turn to us and you're like a big like over fur like.
But like, do we have to
Floating.
flirt with every being that isn't us?
No,
Anything that we come across, we're like,
all of Yvarin's
yes.
hair stands
I
up
mean, we haven't
straight.
actually.
Well, we haven't
To be
flirted with
fair.
Strahd yet, so.
Oh my god.
And Yvarin never intended to flirt. He was just Aaron and Brick's wingman.
And Bricks.
Well, no, Aaron's wingman.
Brick didn't flirt too much.
Not too much.
Oh well.
He's a
Aaron's
charming
not going to
little
pursuing love.
Okay,
anytime
first in the initiative order comes Yvarin Yark.
Oh no.
soon. God.
So how is she up on the same area as us?
She's up on the same area, yes, but
You said but.
yes, no, she's on the opposite side, hunched over a cask. Little like pathways lead to above the cask, and she's pouring something into the fermentation vat.
Yvarin just kind of scoots around while clicking his fingers.
Hey there. What's your name?
You actually don't make it to her.
Okay, well I say it as I'm
Okay.
scooting around.
Over the you're on the other side of the veranda, so on the over the drum.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is there anything that links us to her? Like,
yes,
is there,
you can link, but he doesn't have enough movement speed to get over to her.
I just kind of, yeah, as Yvarin scoots around, he's like,
Hey there. Do you like magic?
Do you do anything, or is that it?
I kind of do some magic-y, cleric-y stuff, like sparkles and bursts of green and stuff. And then he attempts to...
She's actually one of the ugliest people you've ever seen.
Yvarin
No.
is used to hairy, dirty beings, okay? He's like
That's his
genuinely into her, okay? And he tries to charm her, and he's like,
Hey, pretty lady. I'm single. I'm just a sad mammoth looking for love.
Please tell me this is how you flirt in real life.
She keeps her guard up, not moving. This is not her turn, but
were you
defending.
trying to charm?
can I not use charm person?
Oh,
Can
I see.
you roll?
She doesn't seem to understand you.
Oh. Well, like with his movements. That he's trying to...
The language
Sure,
of
roll
love.
for charmness.
Is that just charisma?
Yes.
Nah, 20.
It's 4.
No.
He's kind of doing a little shoulder booty
She
stuff.
doesn't even register your act of
existence.
Yeah.
You know you want this fluffy ball.
Oh my god. Disgusting.
You're. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, that's your Baron's turn. On to Brick Stallion,
All right.
Minotaur Gunslinger.
Shoot her in the face.
Well, like, is she proving like what about her is like threatening? What
The
does-
fact that she looks really dirty. It's like she hasn't showered in days.
I don't know if Brick would like kill on sight though.
She is one of the enemy, though, right? One of the
We don't know
evil
that.
vine people.
Well, you don't know that, but you have rolled initiative.
Well, I hold my gun up and I say, "Lower your syrup."
Once again, she doesn't respond. She doesn't seem
I
to.
point my
understand.
gun at her.
You're on the other side of the room, though.
I know, yeah.
Does she have a rod?
She has a rod, yeah.
She does have a rod. You
She
didn't
has
mention
a rod.
that.
Well, it doesn't look like it's just a wood and rod.
Oh.
It doesn't look especially interesting.
Oh, you never know.
So she doesn't react to my gun pointing.
She not really. Like she doesn't look very human. Like she is processing it
Okay. So
all. Do you head towards her? You need to go around the balcony
Well, hold on,
and
hold
over
on.
to her.
the rod that I see, what does it look like?
It looks like a crudely made wooden rod. Mostly just a stick.
And like, does Brick recognize it to be the rod? No, he doesn't.
You wouldn't know what it looks like, but it doesn't
Okay.
look especially evil or
Uh,
interesting.
well, gosh, I don't know then.
You could try shooting her.
I don't want to shoot her.
I think
though.
you
That's
should
not what
shoot
he
her
would
in
do.
the face.
If I knew it was the rod, I'd possibly try something. But
Maybe shoot her rod as a warning shot.
ooh.
With a shotgun.
How far away is she?
She's disadvantaged furtherness away.
Yeah.
She's 20 feet away across the
Okay.
room, so it
Well, yeah,
would be
I, like,
disadvantage.
I shoot next to her. I don't try and shoot the rod. I shoot next to
Okay.
her.
Okay. Just
Do I
roll.
need to roll for anything?
Just roll. Yeah.
You
To
have to roll
guess.
twice.
Because
But I
no,
don't
just
have-
roll once. I know you don't need to shoot. It's gonna hit no matter what, unless it's a natural one.
Well, it's 16.
Actually, let's make that an intimidation roll. Just
Ah,
to
yes.
intimidate her, which is
I'll
good.
roll again. Right.
Right.
9.
9. She coils back from the shot, but doesn't run away. Says something to whatever. She doesn't seem to be saying it to anything in particular. She just says something in another. I assume none of you know Druidic. Ed, you're a nature cleric.
No, I know common.
I have a
Epsilon,
disguise
Argon.
kit.
Well, as I take my shot, I kind of grunt to myself and I begin walking in the direction to get closer to her as far as I can.
Meanwhile, Yvarn's still doing his little shoulder shake.
Oh, actually, I completely forgot to track ammo and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
We could just have like 7 shots left.
well, you see, I was gonna do an ammo dice thing, but you don't quite understand that, so we'll do that next session. I'll explain it to you, and then we can do it.
I could try and understand.
Okay, so roll a d8.
A D8.
Yes, every time you make a shot, just keep that in mind. You need
This
to
is a
roll
D8, the diamond.
That's a d8, yeah. A really boring, shitty die.
6.
6. Okay, so if you would have rolled a 1 or a 2, your ammo dice would have gone down to a d6.
Ah.
If you would roll a 1 or a 2 on the d6, it would go down to d4. If you would roll a 1 or a 2 on a d4, then it would go down to 1, and so that would be your last shot. And then when that's over, your ammo is gone.
Okay, so how much ammo have I got?
It's just kind of no, it's not 8 ammo. It's just like a kind of more metaphorical representation of ammo instead of just tracking every single
Okay.
shot.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Gotcha.
Okay, so you walk towards her. You don't get there yet. On to Zurk.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw an axe.
What's the throwing?
Oh, actually, hold on, wait,
distance?
hold on, wait. Sorry, before I do that, can I make a perception check to see, like, if I can tell if she is friend or foe? Like, I know she's against us.
She looks like foe. Like she doesn't look especially friendly. She looks like she wants to kill you.
She's just pouring her syrup.
She's just pouring syrup.
I know, but she. You know what? If she's with the enemy, she's my enemy. So.
I mean, in fairness, we did know that they were there. You know, they did overrun the
You know what?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what? We learned from our mistake. Okay, so I've got 2 hand axes. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I? Can I?
You can only throw one
Okay.
as a action.
Okay, so I'm gonna use one. I'm going to throw it right in in the middle of the face.
Okay, roll a D.
Oh, no, don't
D20,
need D20 yet.
and dexterity plus your proficiency is what you're going to use for this.
Wasn't that one?
Okay, you attempt to throw it, but it goes into one of the vats of wine and it starts dripping out.
wow.
It starts kind of like creating a puddle under it.
Oh shit.
Okay,
It's like a trick.
now is Aaron.
Yes! Oh my god! Oh. she calls across the room. Well, hey there, lady. You know, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Okay? Like, I know you don't understand me, but my friend Yvarin, he really likes you. You know, and he's a really good guy. So I'm not gonna ruin your chances with that. You know, you guys might hit it off, right? But I cast Mage Hand, and I'm going to grab the rod out of her hand because it's a 30-foot radius, and we're 20 feet away
It's
from
not in
her.
her hand, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, it is in her
Yeah,
hand.
it's in
Yeah,
her
I'm
hand.
gonna
I didn't know.
grab it out of her hand.
Of course it's the rod then. I thought it was just like a little stick in her pocket.
It is a stick. It's a rod.
Well, it doesn't look magical.
It doesn't
just
look
looks like a
magical.
stick.
It looks
But
like
I'm
a
gonna
common
take
rod.
it anyway.
Okay, roll. Yeah, do that.
What do I do? What do I do? Do I roll?
Yes, roll.
Oh no.
No, actually, the hand has to roll, so it's the hand does its own thing. What? Mage hand. Give me a second.
It is 9:30.
Yeah,
by the way.
we'll wrap up in a sec.
To do the Mage Hand. I've
Absolutely.
ever since I think it was your turn. Actually, I was like, because I think it was mentioned she was 20 feet away, and I just went like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I have to do this.
Okay, sure. So I roll. So you, the hand goes out, tries and grab it to her, and she's caught so off guard that it managed to take it out of her hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I bring it back to me?
130 feet, not quite. You can have it go halfway back
And
to
can
you.
I walk the other half?
No, you would have to walk all the way around.
Okay, is there someone
It's
around
like
that distance though to where
well,
the hand
Brick's
is?
Yvarin's Brick and Yvarin are about equal distance, but they still have to walk the way around.
Okay.
So not really.
Okay, they're not near the hand.
No, actually, you could make it go to Yvarin or Brick.
Heads up, guys. Would either of you like the rod? But as in, don't give it to her.
I'll take it.
Yeah, would you take it? Cool. And then I toss it with the mage hand over to Brick.
Okay, you managed to catch it.
Yeah.
You have the rod now.
Does it do anything?
No.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
just in case. Just in
But
case.
she now doesn't have a weapon, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. That means we can kill her easily.
It's now her turn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I rolled a nat one.
Oh no.
Does that mean anything for my attacks?
No,
It just means I don't. Yeah,
it just means you don't get your modifier. It's just a nat one. Okay. Lost internet. This is the one I'm thinking of.
Is there a crowd?
Okay, so she creates a kind of ball of flame in her hand and flings it at Yavarin.
You've seen this before.
Doing no. Well, she has to see if that's a. It's an 8.
No.
It misses and chars the wall behind you.
Yvarn continues doing his little jump.
He just like he goes through his legs.
Oh, fiery.
What?
Okay, she doesn't do anything else except for say words in this foreign language she's been speaking in this entire time, and you see all around you as dozens of twig-like creatures appear, seemingly out of the wall. There's over 20 of them.
On the upstairs part?
On the everywhere, all around the place. So we're gonna end the session there.
Didn't even gonna go.
No, you didn't. Let's give you a go. Okay,
No.
just because I'm so nice.
Yay! Oh, that was a prank, bros. Let's keep going.
It was a prank. It's not actually gonna happen. So are you taking the go?
How? Like, I presume I'm more than.
You're downstairs and they're upstairs.
Yeah, I'm more than
You can see
30
them, though.
feet. 30 feet away.
In less than 30 feet up. What would you like to do?
Sneak attack.
Hey, lady.
Sneak attack. Well, you wouldn't really be able to get up.
Enough to do it
Yeah.
so you can sneak attack. And is there any doors around?
There's a door that's open that you can see has a staircase upstairs. That's what the others went up on, if you want to go up that.
Any other places to go?
There's many other places to go.
Oh.
There's a door in front of you, there's a door to the left of it, there's a door next to that, a door next to that, and a door behind you. I'll print out battle maps of this for next session just to make it a bit easier. I just didn't know you guys were coming here. So, yeah.
I'm deciding whether to sneak off or sneak attack.
There's also stairs going up in the middle of the room.
Okay. Well, either way, I don't think I'll be able to do much in one turn.
You could get to her in that amount of time.
I could.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll sneak
If
attack.
you want to use your bonus action to hide, so roll for stealth.
I was already hiding.
That's true. Okay, go up to her. So you would have advantage on the attack. So what does sneak attack do again?
All I have written here is sneak attack plus 2d6.
Okay.
So I presume it gives me plus 2d6.
Yeah, you know the strike. Once better, you know the amount of extra damage increases. So yeah, it's plus 2d6. Okay.
To whatever also.
To whatever attack, yeah.
So it's 1d8 plus 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh
Awesome.
my lord.
Okay, so I sneak attack her face.
Okay, you sneak up behind her and like just try and
With
slash
my
her. Do you climb up on her? Or just
I don't
jump
think
up?
I think that ruins the sneak part. So I just jump.
Okay.
So I roll this twice, yeah.
Well, you roll to hit first of all.
What does with advantage mean?
You roll twice and then choose a high number.
Okay. That's 9. And that's 5. So 13.
13.
Please tell me I hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
you hit.
Yes. Okay.
She's not very armored.
Okay. Where's my 1d8? Yeah. Okay. So.
I think that's 1d10.
Oh, it was actually way more than.
That's a 1d.
No, that's 1d8.
That's a 1d8.
It was actually way more than 13 because I didn't add my.
You still hit that.
Anyway, that's 7, and then my 2d6, and I don't add anything to this.
Well, you add your dexterity.
My dexterity. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's 8, 11.
Oh, no,
Plus-
sorry, the 2d6 doesn't get dexterity modifier. Only the 1d8.
But it's
But it's
gonna
still.
It's
Yeah, it's.
Okay. So +6.
Whoa.
Or no, sorry,
No,
plus
that's
4.
plus
Plus 4. Sorry, what was I on? 15 damage
15 damage. Okay.
Whoa.
to the back of her head.
Okay.
I have a very large jump.
You attempt to jump up and slash to the back of her head, but she manages just to get out of the way in time. But you still
Okay.
make a massive gash in the back of her back.
Nice.
She kind of falls, crouches down. The twig-like monsters start surrounding you guys.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the end of this session.
Thank you.
No
Thanks for
problem.
listening, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, Greg.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Tumblr and
Twitter,
Twitter,
Facebook?
And like and subscribe.
No, not
Like and
Facebook.
subscribe.
And don't
Screw
forget
Facebook.
to throw- to
MySpace
smack
and
the bell.
LinkedIn.
Smack the bell button.
Totally.
Smack the
We're the
bell.
new emos.
Don't go on LinkedIn, please.
and
Smack
Yeah.
the bell.
comment.
We are the Fantasy Fundlers on Instagram, Tumblr.
Twitter is at
Twitter.
FFundlers.
Ah.
At Fantasy Fundlers on Instagram. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah. We're gonna go to bed now.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Night night.